Hello? Hello, how does this sound? Because I bought a new microphone and I haven't tested it yet. But it's the same one that I use at home, so I'm hoping it's about the same. And I just made a little order while I was sitting here getting ready of 3 items that will help our stream setup. And I think after these 3 items arrive, now that I have this, and then the camera, which I think I'll buy when I'm back home. I think I'll buy it back home. But I ordered a couple of things to stick on the wall behind me. I ordered a little sunset lamp for the desk in front of me because, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like I need a little glow bouncing off the wall that isn't white light. I think also I'm orange. Also I'm a Cheeto. And then also I ordered a little neon light to go back here because I think some more stuff needs to be happening back there. I also just need like the rest of this room to be a little bit less echoey. Hi, I'm orange. I'm really orange. I was so much more orange the day it got done, and I didn't mean for it to be this orange. I didn't remember when I said like soft, almost natural kind of ginger, but like a little bit oomph? That's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. I really like it though, and I'm really, really excited for it to fade, and it already started. Also, the lighting in here and the lighting with this little webcam is making it a lot more bright and vibrant than it actually is, which is funny because it is pretty vibrant, but this is a little bit extra. The camera's making it a little bit, especially down here. It isn't like that. Maybe it is. Maybe it is like that. But I feel like the coloring on the camera is making things a little bit also extra vibrant, extra Cheeto. But I'm so excited as it fades. I'm not going to try and rush the fading process because it also is such a fun... I feel like you see how it's like a little bit lighter up here? I feel like that's how it looks all the way down. But it does not translate like that on camera. I like the way this is turning. You can tell it's turning a little bit, almost peach. I don't know what's going on down here. I've been putting a little extra care into washing the ends because it's extensions and it's like clinging on. It's clinging on for dear life down here, you can tell, and it's fading up here. But, I did pack the tan sweater. Maggie Ann, thank you for the prime. Your hair is it's so orange. It's so orange. I think part of it is I have like a filter on the camera and it isn't helping. Well, it is helping because I turned the filter off on one stream and God, did I... Here, this is... No, maybe that just is... Maybe that just is the color it is. It's gonna fade so much. I'm like so pumped for how it's gonna fade over time. But I don't want to rush it because I also... I'm like a cute Cheeto. I'm like a cute Cheeto, so I'm okay with it for now, but... My lipstick also is just, it's not translating the correct colors at all, because this is not the color of the lipstick. I'm wearing the one I always wear. I wear it every stream. Which is why I think the next best, most important thing for me to get for this stream setup is a camera. The camera I use at home, because I think this webcam just doesn't really, it also makes my face really flat. I feel like you just never see the blush, or my contour, or my lipstick the correct color. So also my hair is just not the correct color. But I am a Cheeto. I'm okay with being a Cheeto. I'm gonna be a Cheeto for a while. I've only watched it 2 times. And if I'm being honest, the color that it was before I watched it the 2 times already, holy Jesus Christ, was so much brighter. Is this gonna actually show as... No. You can't tell, but it was a lot more... It was almost red. It was so bright orange the first day that it was like red. I put a picture on Tumblr, and if you're following me on Tumblr, you got a sneak peek of that, like that first day. Oh... I didn't put a little clip to hide that. Oops. It's my Cheeto era. It's very much my Haley Williams era. Maybe I will buy the camera. No, I have to wait till I'm home because I don't know what camera it even is. So I'm going to buy the camera. I got little neon lights coming. I got little wall stick-ons. I got little foams. They're like little honeycomb shape, like hexagon foams. And they're in like yellow, blue, orange, and gray. And I'm just gonna like stick them on the wall in a way. I've been getting that I look like Daphne. I've been getting that I look like Starfire. I really like that one specifically because I feel like I truly, as a person, have evolved from being a Raven to a Starfire. Raven was my absolute favorite, and I did used to just have short, dark hair. But also the quiet, reserved one. And I think I'm not. Fire Princess from Adventure Time, also. I really like that one, too. Ginny Weasley, don't love that one as much. It will fade, though. I'm like... Hold on. Okay. Tamagotchi's good. I'm excited a lot for the fade, but also... No, I'm very excited for it to fade, just especially down here. You can really tell up here that it's starting to, like... Look at how lighter the ends of my bangs are, even. I think those ones got extra processed by accident. It's gonna be so... The whole process is gonna be so pretty, and I'm so excited. Also, outfit check. I did this standing on the chair one time, and I think that was dumb. It is dumb. It is dumb. I'm going back down. I have little black shorts on. That's all you need. Okay, we're not doing that. That was bad. That was a bad idea. Kim Possible? That one's a good one also. I like that one as well. That was scary. This floor is not even, and I was starting to roll away. Okay. Lava Girl, she has pink hair, so that's not fair. Mickey, thank you for subscribing. Kate, thank you. Jesse, thank you. Maggie Ann, thank you for the Prime. Cameron, thank you for the Prime. TikTok, thanks for 21 months. 21 months. It's orange era. It's gonna take a lot. I'm still not used to it. I'm still like in shock every time I look in the mirror, and just happy every time it comes to the time to wash my hair. Did you take out your extensions, or are they just shorter? That was a little bit of a miscommunication, and it was my fault that I wanted them to be longer. There are extensions in my hair because my hair's only a couple inches shorter than them, and I meant for them to be longer. But I said I wanted them a little shorter than the last time we got them, and we just didn't. we just missed each other on what length that meant. So they are a little bit shorter than I would have wanted. I didn't need them as long as I originally had the first batch, but I wanted them. I like them, though. I still like having them, like a little bit extra. So they are just a little shorter. But my hair has grown so much that my hair is only a couple inches shorter than the extensions, and that's kind of exciting. By the time I don't need these extensions anymore, they will be the same length as my hair. And then I might actually go for it a little bit longer again. Would you like my big fuck off water? Hold on. Wait, this is not a time for water. I think what I want to do... Does it sound like echoey in here? Because I think that's something... That's something I want to work on. Well, I'm going to get little sound, little guys. They're all coming on Tuesday, and I really hope I'm here in time for that. And I'm really happy I got this guy, because it just feels a little bit more comfortable, like I'm back home. It feels like my home setup. I have the cutest little big mouse pad here. That's just like a little scene of a little bunny guy running down a hill. I got it on Etsy. It's adorable. I have my custom keyboard that we all made together. Can this be done without breaking things? This is... You remember that, right? Yep. I got him here. I got a little stream deck just like at home. The only next thing is like a couple of things for the walls. A couple of lights that are more than just a white light because everything's a bit white. The wall's white. The shelves are white. I'm white. And it needs a little bit more color. So I'm getting a little neon sign that's going to be a blue and pink planet. I just think it'll be a nice, cool little guy back there. There's one that I've seen that I want is a mushroom. I might buy that one too. I got a sunset lamp, and I got the little stick-ons. And I think that's going to be good. I think all of that's going to make everything just a little bit more like home. And then the camera will just really elevate the whole thing. But I did adjust this camera a little bit. And I think it looks a little better than usual, but still. I get washed out with all the white lights. Bounce off white walls with white girl in front of white walls. Mary Jane. Do not call me Lois Griffin. That's the worst one yet. It is growing on me, though. I just am really excited for every wash. It's just going to get better. So I'm trying to, like, be patient with the process because eventually it's going to get all the way almost back to blonde, and I think it's going to sit at, like, a peachy orange. Like a really, really faded peachy orange. And I'm so excited about that. But I'm also trying to be patient because every step of the way is going to be just a new, beautiful shade of orange. And I've already loved it every time. Just a little bit more every time I wash it. And I want to enjoy that. I I don't know how the roots are gonna come in. You can see I have a shadow root. I think that what I've decided is I'm gonna every month or every 2 months, because my hair doesn't grow that fast, although it has been lately since I, for the most part, leave it alone under the extensions. I'm gonna have every month a root touch-up to get it back to this darker shade. Until that gets too far, I don't really know. I don't have like a game plan long-term for this. It just kind of is the way it is. And they're just like a little bit of a coppery brown. It's hard to tell next to the orange what color it really even is, but it was like a coppery brown, like reddish tone brown. And I thought that was, I don't need this. I thought that was like a nice shadow root to input. But what I was thinking for today is either later, or not either, but both maybe. I want to maybe read some Am I the Assholes and just hang out and chill. And then also maybe we'll, I think mostly Am I the Assholes, maybe a little bit of antics on Origins, but I don't think anybody's really on today. I think like 1 or 2 people have been on and off. And I want to build a little windmill. If we do go on, I'll probably just go do my own thing anyway. But let me finish reading the subs just from today. Jacqueline Moon, TikTok, Atticus Rowan, Natbug, Fearing Toast, Natalie Blair, Ethan Parker Wrestling, thank you, Kim, The Blood Prince, Ace Please, Rachel Bria, thank you guys, Xylophone Home. I don't remember if I read these already. I read those. Okay, cool. But yeah, I wanted to do mostly chatting because I felt like my hair was going to be such a big... Like, I can't just go back to my normal thing. I feel like I can't just jump back into normal. I do think I have the instance all set up. So, like, let me just get Minecraft sort of open. It's been a while since I've been on this computer. So it feels foreign to me a little bit again. One day I'm going to get my own, just whole build of my own out here. So that also feels like mine. Because this one's borrowed. Have you tried wearing purple with it yet? I don't own purple. And the way that I packed for England, which I did not end up making a video of because LA decided to just not stop raining. I packed only black and tan and white clothes for this trip because I didn't know what I was going to be able to get away with wearing. I don't own purple, but I do think that like a nice lavender jumper would just look beautiful. I also think that a light blue. Well, and I'm going to actually be going shopping tomorrow, so maybe I'll find clothes that will complement the hair very nice. It's really hard to tell though because it's so vibrant. I need to think with like a softer orange because that's the end goal is a softer orange. Do I have Origins on here as like a thing? I think Scott came over here once and helped me set up everything as an instance, and I don't have it like that at home. But I think it's... Oh, wait, what's my skin? I can't go on in the wrong skin. Oops! Uh-oh, I don't know if I have my Origin skin here. Hold on, I gotta go down. Name MC. Beep, beep, beep. Starlord, thank you for subscribing. Lovely Yash, thank you for 9 months. Let me go name MC myself. Shubble YT. That's me. I need Origins is the bow skin. Oh, I thought that was gonna crack. Okay. New hair? No. But I was like, no. What are you talking about? I could maybe convince you it's a wig, but I think that'd be like a really good... That'd be like a really good wig if I got away with making you believe that. And it just isn't... It isn't that good. Or I wouldn't be able to do it that good. Origins is how I just spelled that. Origins. Let me upload my skin. This one. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Why are you in England? Because I come here often. That's it. That is the whole explanation. That is... I come here a lot. Okay. So we can go on Origins. Maybe we should do that first, since there are some people on. I could say hi, and then we could go, like, kind of just... I like keeping things so simple on Origins, and just running around and doing little simple things. And I'm gone. Hello? Okay, there's that. Where's me? Okay, there's me. I'm just so orange. I'm not used to it. I do not love how vibrant it is because I'm just not a loud hair color kind of person. But I do admire the color that it is and appreciate it for what it is. But then I am the most excited for the fading. I just can't stress that enough. I am a Cheeto. I am a carrot. My lipstick's not even orange. I don't know why the coloring is coming out that way. It isn't even this orange anymore. I feel, well, okay, kind of is. But the color that the camera's coming through as is just not accurate either. Couldn't tell you why. Because my lipstick is just not the color it is on camera. I don't know why it is this color. Okay, let me... we're gonna get rid of that for right now. Actually, let me just lower it. It just felt too loud. Okay, let's see. This should be correct. Oh, but I have to... get my shaders working. Oh my god, I'm too fast. I'm too fast. Okay, let me sort this real quick because I have all the things that I need for this. I think I have the shaders on this computer. All I need is... What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? Let me find it. Phil left it for us. That's for shaders. This guy. Okay. We'll go right back on. Okay, this is cool. Curl it and you'll look like Miss Frizzle. I do want to buy like a curling iron with like the clamp, the real kind. Where am I right now? What am I doing? Origins. Mods. Iris, that's the one I need. Okay, that should do it. And now I should be able to join and put on shaders. DJ Spartacus, thank you for subscribing. Kate Cat Art, thank you for the prime. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Boop. Origins, play. Okay, that should do it. Yeah. You can wear the dresses. What? What dresses? Fraglin, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, I do want to get a curling iron though, because I do want to be able to curl my hair. I do wish I had the curls from that like when I first got extensions the very first time, and he curled my hair beautifully, and I took my picture with this is my profile picture on everything now because I thought my hair was never going to look that good ever again because he curled it so perfectly. I want to be able to do that with this hair because I also think that it would just be so beautiful. But yeah. Let me see. Video settings. Shaders. There's many different complementary versions in here for some reason. There's 3 different ones. Don't know the difference? Gonna add one of them. Oh, do I have the resource packs on here? No. Okay, one more thing. Vivian's, right? Or Viaven, something. Google... Is it Vivian? Viaven. Oh, it is. I got it right. I thought I had that on here. I think it ended up in an instance. I think it's in the Empires one. But I can just download it and put it on here. Avocado, thank you for subscribing. I matched the octopus. I mean, he's clearly yellow. So I don't know about match, but... Okay, this, and one more thing, because I just remembered also the armor. Where's Scott? I need to ask him for it, because I don't have it. I'm going to try and find it, but let me see if I can find it. Oh wait, I just realized I'm in a server with a bunch of British people and I spelt it without the U. Oh no, it's still the same thing. I'm trying to find the armor texture pack that we use on there. That's the only thing I'm missing. It's always Phil who drops these in here. Oh, but Scott has come through. He sent it to me. Thank you, Scott. I hope it's the correct one. There's like 2 of them, and I don't like one of them. Not for any reason, I just don't. Okay, minimal armor. I think that's correct. I think we're... Whoa. I think we're good to go. I think now... It's good. Extensions on the side showing. I'm aware and I do not care. I just don't care. It's not a secret. And I just do not care to hide them. Okay, now this. I am like a little bit too fast though. Excuse me, who built a... Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. One other thing. All of these, and my mouse is a little bit too fast. All of these are incorrect. Everything's wrong. Every time I come here, toggle perspective, R. Whatever you are, you're at 5 now. Zoom, middle button. Active power, G. Where's the other G? U can be C. Okay, my mouse is a little too slow. What is happening here? It's 1500 down to 800. Okay, this is better. Woo! Ow! Ow! And my Minecraft screen's cut off. Why is everything wrong? Why is everything wrong? Okay, hold on. We got it. Where's the end of this? Okay. Okay. I need to... There's too many things happening. My mouse. I need to change. Next DPI after 1500 needs to be 1000. And then let's go 800. Actually, 900. 1500 can go to 1000. Then we can do 12,000. Then we can do 14,000. Because I just don't think I'm going to use those. Let's go for 900. Oh. Oh. I'm starving to death. I don't know what the hell is going on. Let's see. No. That's it. And then... Oopsie. Speaker. Yeah, that's correct. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I think we're good though. I think we're finally freaking good. Who just... Why is there a bank next to my house? And who just touched a door? It's Phasmophobia. Who touched the door? These shaders don't look like... What the fuck? I feel like I'm too zoomed in for this camera. Let me zoom out. Because I'm zoomed in for the main. That's better. That's a little better. Okay, cool. That's good. Everything's just a tiny adjustment. Juan, thank you for subscribing. Melon Tea, Melonhead, thank you. Ruben, thank you. Chimp, Profi Sloth, Avocado. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Whatever these complimentary shaders are, they're real nice.
Hello?
Wait, am I talking out loud?
Hello?
Oh, hello?
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 Is that you with the bread?
That is me. Where are you?
Hello?
This is me. Except I have to...
No.
Yeah, I burn in the sun. See, you can go invisible too!
I can!
Oh, have you gotten
We
it?
both have crowns on.
Yeah, that's so people know where I am.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I have my armor. Well, usually I'm wearing this. But those Enderman folk, yeah. Oh, yeah. They can't see us, though, when we do that.
No, yeah.
And
I've taken advantage of that before.
Me too. When you have the power to be invisible, you have to use it for shenanigans.
Exactly.
For messing about.
We're on the same page.
Yeah.
We're on the same page.
I think we'll get along great. Except you didn't want to talk to me?
No, Scott is just, he's stirring up the trouble.
Okay. You shouldn't mess with the two who can go invisible anytime.
Exactly, is what I'm saying. Exactly. It's bad. He's just being a menace for some reason.
He is like that.
I
think so too.
I don't think he wants this because he's worried. He's worried.
That we're going to plot against him. We're going to team up.
Yeah, maybe we will.
Well, how have you been enjoying things on here so far?
Yeah, good. I've died lots. Died a lot of times.
Oh, no. What kind of, like, hearts do you have?
Half.
Oh.
I'm in constant pain.
Oh, no. Mine's down by 3. I have 7.
Oh, I have 5.
Oh, and you're so little.
I'm tiny. I'm
Teeny.
small.
I like that we...
things. Look.
Whoa. Hey, wait, I can kind of do that. Watch.
What?
I'm climbing through.
You're into the thing.
I'm inside of it. So kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Neat. Where's your house?
Oh, I live in a tree over there.
Oh, wait, could it...
Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad. Sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. I got feather falling.
Ow.
That happens to me a lot, actually.
I need to get some of that. I don't have that yet. It hurts.
Yeah, you gotta get some. I fall a lot. I shift through the floor.
Have you done any espionage before?
I don't know.
You familiar with the spying profession?
Oh, you're talking to the right person if you want to spy.
Oh, well, I'm learning the ropes still.
Oh, I have done quite... I lost you.
Oh, I'm done, sorry.
I have done quite a bit of spying.
Oh, yeah?
I spied on Tommy and... Who was it? Tommy, Jack, and James have, like, an evil thievery alliance. And they're going around robbing people. Ooh.
Oh.
And then I spied on Sneak. He has a bunch of secret tunnels under everybody's bases. I found those.
Oh, well, I've spied on Phil.
What's Phil up to?
Castle. He has a castle and stuff. This is a spy pact, right? We don't
This is
tell
spy pact,
anyone else
spy
the
pact.
spy stuff. No, neither of us tell anyone else of the spy things that we've
Okay,
spied
yeah, because
on.
the boys that I've spied on, they don't know that I know these things.
Yeah. Neither. Yeah. Phil has a castle.
Where's he got a castle?
It's very far away in a secret private location.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I spied on the Enderman too.
Here,
who's that?
Wow.
Does he got a name? He's the little guy.
Oh. No.
Just the little guy. I love him.
But yeah, I cleverly used him as a ruse to get to Phil's castle. I said that he was very interested in Gothic architecture, and so Phil gladly showed me around. And now I have all the information. But I don't know what to do with it yet. What have you done anything with the information yet?
No. I'm waiting for... I did get robbed, so I do want to, like, retaliate against the thievery group of boys.
For sure.
But I think they already got exploded.
Well. Hang on.
Whoa. You slime people towards you?
I can tongue people.
Oh, that was your tongue. Whoa!
I'm a chameleon. See? Look at my tail.
Okay, that's pretty fun. This is the extent of all I can do. Oh, this is why I need feather falling. There's, like, just a bunch of gaps in the floor.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Where are you?
I'm trying to find a way back. No. There's a bunch of holes. Okay, yep, that's all I can do.
That's so cool. You can just, like, go through walls and stuff. You can, like, break into houses. Maybe you should join the thievery. You're really good at spying.
This is good, but I don't want to use it for evil. I want to use it for justice.
Yeah, justice. Mm-hmm.
Justice. So I was just under the ground following them while they were blabbing all of their ideas and their plans and led me straight to their base.
Oh, I see. Oh, I got you. Yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah, that's what being invisible.
Together.
Oh, yeah. I love that you spied on Phil, but just out in the open followed him and he told you everything. Not even
You know,
using your
I was
invisibility.
doing social engineering, you know, on the spying.
That's we can teach each other something. I'll teach you how to use your invisibility spying, and you teach me how to just sweet talk people. Just flat out lying.
Yeah, but for justice.
For justice.
It's not bad. It's not a bad thing. It's just for justice. So
you
it's
can't
not a
go.
bad thing.
There's boys stealing stuff. You can't just go around doing that.
No, exactly. I know.
So I don't know what Sneak's up to with his tunnels, but I don't like it, so I just am keeping an eye on that one.
I haven't met Sneak yet.
Oh, he's tiny too, but like more.
Is he a bug?
I don't know what he. I think he's just Sneak. Oh, what? Hello.
I just heard, is he a bub? And I was like, I could just teleport and launch at them.
Where did you
go?
Hello.
And what is this?
Oh, this is
Oh,
the
it's-
giant cage that they're trying to entrap us in.
Oh my god. That's
Oh,
never gonna work.
yeah.
I can walk through walls.
You can see my cliffs over there now. They look so much better.
Hold on, my render
wow.
distance is tiny.
Yeah.
Now with 12 chunks,
Look
I
at them
can't.
go. They're so gravity obeying.
I know. I'm just adding depth.
What did you say?
Adding depth.
Depth.
Oh,
Adding depth.
sorry, I heard that wrong. That's my bad. That was my bad.
What did you think?
Nothing. Not
No,
nothing.
I now actually want to know what you thought I
I-
said instead of depth.
Well, it sounded like "dih," and then I didn't hear "puff."
You just thought I said I added dick to it.
That's exactly what I thought I heard.
I mean, I will admit that some of the bits when I'm adding it to start with, it does just look like that, but I then smooth it.
Oh, she's.
Oh, now I can see it. I couldn't see through the bridge.
I'm in the tree.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
where are you? I'm lost.
Hello.
in it.
There's a chicken down here.
I can't fall that far. and die.
Sorry.
Scar.
It's my rule that any chickens I see, I kill them.
Oh, that was cool.
Does
I
Tommy
think
know
that was a
about
drop
it?
shot, bro. That was a drop shot.
She actually had a drop shot, but
I
the
was
trick with-
falling.
Where are you?
Drop shots, but if she stood still and the other thing stood still, probably not.
Oh,
See?
thank God it's nighttime.
It's the angle.
Also, here
Aw.
you can pick them on.
Here's your
Also,
feather.
we found out that me and Shubble actually have a lot in common.
We have a lot
Turns
in
out.
common. Cause we can both. Well,
Yeah,
hold on,
Mike's
because
is slightly better than you.
shut up. Why does my power suck compared to everybody's? All right, now you can't see me.
No, I can't.
And we can both climb stuff. She
Yeah.
goes by climbing it, and I go by just going inside of it. So, you know.
Is this like you can just be haunted by invisible women?
Yeah.
I was about to be like, you also both die easily and just kill you with an explosion. But
It
then
would
I'm
have
like,
killed me.
Shots
Please
me.
don't do that.
And so it will.
I took my armor off.
Doesn't have her armor on either. So it was just one of those where I was like, this would have been a really funny moment. But I didn't know where you'd both respawn, and I do not have the inventory space to pick
And
up
also
two
you
people.
didn't
I don't know where I would
Yeah.
respawn either. I think my house. No, I keep respawning on that tower up there because I have not.
Oh my
That
God,
almost 2.5 hearts. I almost punched you too. As to don't you dare. Wait.
See, you can both do this.
I could just
but
keep
wait,
going.
Oh, do it.
At least I
just
could-
invisible, and then like take your pumpkin off. We're gonna play a game.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me eat a bread real
So we're
quick.
gonna go. Let's go back up to the top.
Does you being invisible make you hungry too?
No.
All right, mine's
I-
bullshit.
I
I'm
have
just deciding.
Camouflage.
This is ridiculous.
My scales just do their
This
thing.
is
So
how
does my armor
The
somehow.
more I learn about everybody else,
This is what I was gonna say. That's just how any game works. As new people get added, the new things always are stronger than the old things.
oh, I love the grid that my shaders are just splaying across the snow from the sky
Oh.
because of the glass.
Okay, the game is going to be. I'm going to look down. And I want you two to just like run around and around me, like making noise, and then I'll say stop, and I try to see if I can hit you. with
Okay.
my thing, just wherever you are,
Okay.
like audio-wise.
Okay,
So you need to make noise while moving around me.
how do we do that?
I can only shift,
talk.
so.
Hello. Wait, I'm gonna eat a bread real quick because
Wow,
I get hungry so fast. Oh my goodness! Now I'm over here. Now I'm over there. Now I'm boing.
Okay.
Huh.
You make noise. I can tell where you are. Okay, if I hit you, you have to come out. If I do
Okay, you
damage to
did hit me.
Okay.
I was holding my bread, and then I went.
Like here.
I assumed it's cheating if
You
I go in
did
the
hit
ground.
Me, but I was not.
Oh!
This is the range on it.
You only it didn't actually do any damage. I just took
just-
like a hit. Tick.
What?
Ow, ow.
How are you alive? Because I almost died. Oh, you have armor on. I took my armor off.
If she doesn't have armor on, she does just die.
Oh yeah, me being
I
invisible.
instantly die.
So you can go invisible with your armor on, and it goes invisible with you.
The difference is you can move around freely, where she needs to shift while she's invisible.
I have to shift.
Oh, and obviously I can go under the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. I'm just
so
I'm a
it's like,
tangible
yeah.
being.
So I am a little bit cool, I guess.
It's yeah. It's
yeah,
just
you got that
different.
cool
It's
like block
yeah.
stuff. I can just.
You can do the block.
Mine's
things
more
and also-
complete,
yeah.
but then like I have to. I can only.
That
move,
is
like,
cool, though.
slowly.
Oh, you just blip in and out.
I've got
Oh.
it on toggle, so
Who's
I can like
shooting?
open stuff.
Oh,
He has a flame bow.
bro. Do I even have that? No. Can I have that? You know,
No, I've got Shelby. I'm gonna keep this.
What
on
is
the
it?
count.
What is it?
what is it?
This bow has power 3, flame, infinity, and unbreaking 3. What the?
That's better than my bow.
No, you know what? That's got to be somebody's dropped. That's
There's no way that
That's gotta be a
spawns.
drop one that he's picked.
That's the most stacked bow. Is that even possible?
Yeah,
Ow!
literally, is that possible?
Wait, did you just shoot me or did a different skeleton?
No, it's a
No,
scanning.
I thought because we're playing on like
Oh.
hard mode, I think, or we did at one point. So like the mobs.
But I
in
don't
the
know if it's
area-
possible.
Does your tongue do damage?
No, it just moves.
Oh.
I'm gonna upgrade it a bit that I can grab
Whoa.
hold of people though. I can and,
Yeah, no,
and
look
swing.
at this, Shelby.
And swing.
Insane.
What?
Oh,
What?
makes
What? I get back. She went invisible. Oh, watch it. Oh, she's right here.
I want to see it.
Oh wait, that's
That's
fun.
why I gave it to
What?
you. You didn't. Yeah.
Power 3
It-
flame.
I
Infinity.
don't-
The only thing that's pointing to this not being a player bow is that they wouldn't have put power 3 and not power 5. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But that's ridiculous. Wait, no, but
There's no
can
way
you
this
get Flame and
naturally.
Infinity? You can get flame and infinity.
Some people are
right?
saying
No,
that Tommy
blending
died and
infinity.
lost his quote gun.
Yeah,
I
that's
wonder.
What I'm thinking.
Keep it.
My gun. Now.
That's yours now. Yeah, keep that.
The thing like Shelby noticed there is like, see with my starfall ability back, like
Yeah.
Okay, do you see the llama over there?
Don't, not the
Yeah.
llama.
No,
Wait.
no.
What do you want me to shoot? There's
What's up?
nothing
What
there.
Okay,
What is he
find the llama, but
He's shimmying.
What is he doing? He's just shimmying over there.
where's the
It's such a
guy?
hole.
Oh, he's try and shoot the guy
Oh,
actually.
the guy is through the.
'Cause he's
the guy is
invisible.
through the wall. Oh no, they're attached to.
No, they're attached to.
The guy's dead, man.
No, I think he's invisible, right?
No, there's a. The,
No,
Shelby,
he's.
The leads are
I think
attached to
somebody.
things.
Wait, who
Oh.
died to a? Somebody
Oh.
died to a.
Oh, Tommy.
Trade
Tommy
alarm.
died
Yeah,
too.
Tommy died to a trade alarm yesterday. Or the other day.
Where's there no mob? I thought I saw a mob. Oh, there's a zombie right there.
Zombie?
Yeah, shoot him.
Shelby, what?
Let me be way over
You
here.
ready?
Mhm.
It does the little starfall ability.
Oh, that's so cool. On
That's
them.
neat.
Yeah.
It's like
It
a little
does it whenever
firework.
It triggers damage.
There's a
so,
bake.
like-
Wait.
What?
Did he
What?
bake potato?
You
Oh, 'cause
just
of the
killed him
flame?
with fire,
Oh,
and
he
it
dropped
baked
a
the
baked
potato.
It baked the potato.
way. That was
I'm gonna yoink that. These are my
Shelby,
favorite
eat
food.
Dude,
That is wild.
Oh
that's amazing. So you killed him with fire. That's so cool.
my god, you can
People
cook
say
your
that- Some
animals.
people are saying they think it's Tommy's gun, but other people are saying that got blown up.
Who
Yeah,
knows?
and also, like, why would it be on the ground still? It would have despawned.
Yeah, that skeleton wouldn't have still been around with it. There's no way. Did he actually just naturally
No, but then,
spawn
to be
with
fair,
that?
if a skeleton does pick it up, then it won't despawn anymore.
Yeah, but
if
I
it
just
picks
don't
up
know
a
if the
norm, like a
skeleton
normal-
was
Oh, the
like that
skeleton
one.
won't.
I don't know.
Enchantments. Bows can receive.
Yeah, but where did the skeleton survive that long for?
Yeah, where did he come out from? Was it inside
You know
here?
who would know this? Oh,
Did he come from in here? I don't know where he came from.
Enchantments. Bows can receive several. Oh no, that's just bow in general.
Who built the bank? Anybody know?
Tarbo and
Normal
Tommy.
or enchanted bow on death.
I didn't expect to be living across from a
Skeleton.
bank.
Drops.
Although now I guess I could keep my valuables in there, especially now that I know somebody knows about where they are.
Geared skeletons.
It might have just been the skeleton's bow.
Weapon enchantment.
I need a new bow because mine's breaking.
I wouldn't say it's wild, but definitely possible.
Just
It's
like
possible.
rare.
It is possible, but just really, really rare.
Cool.
Yeah. Also, yeah. No, he Tommy named his a gun.
Oh, it
Like, he
is
named it
named gun.
Ah, okay, yeah, this is just.
So it would have to be called. Wow, that's insane. And it's actually got good durability. It's not like 2-bit durability either.
Yeah,
it's like
that's
half.
so lucky.
Like half at it. What? That's wild though.
Yeah. I'm gonna
It's
name
the best
it
drop I've ever seen from a mob.
I'm gonna name it the
Closely
luck
followed
gun.
by the baked potato.
the lucky gun.
Yeah, the baked potato was very close behind.
It is.
I'm so glad you two were there. Oh, Shelby. I'm so
no.
glad you two
I keep
were
that on
there
me.
to witness that.
No one would have believed you.
Yeah, if I just came up to you and was like, oh my god, guys, look at the bow that I got from a random skeleton, you'd be like,
Well,
okay.
Oh, sure.
All right. Sure.
Potato
That's
time.
wild. Also,
Yeah, that was
Shelby,
good.
Your hair looks really good.
Thanks. It's looking better every wash. It's so goddamn orange.
I said my first, like, when you first sent me, I was like, it worked for Haley Williams. It can work for you too.
Hey, I'm gonna embrace it, and as it fades each wash, it just. Oh, my tongue got you pooped.
What is it? The distraction.
Gotta feed him. Her name is Smudge.
Gotta feed the guy.
It was the mid sentence, like, my Tamagotchi pipped.
I'm taking perfect care. But yeah, I'm really excited for it to fade because it just keeps getting prettier each time.
Yeah, just like you. Prettier each time.
Oh my
Aw.
goodness! Shut up! But don't.
You want me to? I'm not going to not tell the truth.
Can I go spy on the bank over there? Do we know anything about it other than the fact they built a bank?
I mean, I don't think there's much in it.
Do they have a vault?
It's
I can go
it's not
inside.
done yet. It's not done.
I'm going in the
it's
vault.
not yet.
Okay, when they have a vault, I'm gonna go in the vault.
Yeah, you got to go
also-
phase through the vault door.
It's also
Yes.
run by Tommy and Tubbo, though I'm not sure how at what point it's going to have money in it.
I trusted Tubbo. I might have.
Economy.
Oh wait, this bothers me.
What?
This guy's not center.
He's
not
not seeing
centered.
you.
Oh, oh,
But it's not centered because
Oh.
the wall comes in one.
that's
barely, but you want to make
bothersome.
this-
Bothersome.
You would need to move all
It's
of
not
this
that
down
nice.
one.
Oh, I bet this will be the vault.
You think?
Yeah, I'm gonna rob this bank later. Don't tell him.
Okay. Spy pact.
Spy pact. You're in this now, Scott.
Spy.
Spact. Spy
He's
pact.
not a spy.
I can be a spy. Now you see me. Now you don't.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh,
But you can't
I was like, wait,
when you
actually.
disappear.
I can hear you.
Wait, where did you go?
Where did he go?
I actually don't.
Exactly.
Wait. Okay, that was kind of smooth. That was smooth.
And then I could just be like, I'm back. Hello.
Where? Woo!
See? And
You know,
also,
the-
if you ever need to quick get out, like as a spy, we can all huddle together. Everyone huddle around me.
Huddled.
I can be like, Team Spy blasting off again.
What? That's gonna kill me.
My thingy.
There we go.
Oh.
Oh, wow. I'm getting dragged away by the tide.
Ah!
I think it's because I can swim in like less of a block. I'm pretty sure.
I
Oh, maybe
want to
not.
try something big. Okay, this is a skill
Wee.
challenge.
It's like a little pool.
Well, I don't have any skill.
I believe in you. This is your training art. I'm going
Okay.
to jump up using my jump ability, and I want you to like tug and pull me back down.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, I'm gonna stand way
Why
over
is this
here.
not-
Is that your
So, like,
bucket?
there you go.
Yeah. it
Oh,
is.
So as I jump up, I want you to like interrupt. Are you ready?
I'm scared.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, wait, you got. Oh.
Oh! It didn't work.
It did not work. I think the responsibility
It didn't.
for that. I didn't think Beck was gonna stand next to me.
Yeah, she needs to stand back a little bit, just a smidge.
I thought you were gonna stand like here and shoot at me. Going,
Where did you spawn?
I didn't realize you'd run next to me. So then I just turned around, was like, where are she? And it just splat. Stuff went everywhere. Okay,
What's
Beck,
the
you
radius
stand
of your
here,
jump?
And I will stand up here and you will not be affected.
Oh,
by it.
I love your
Ready?
tail, by the way.
Thank
It's so
you.
cute.
It's
So
adorable.
cute. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I missed. My reaction's not very.
She's like a chameleon, like really slow.
time.
Okay,
Yeah.
you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Watching that, I have Shelby stream over and just seeing that from
It's so late.
so bad. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go!
Wow! That was cool.
Yay!
That was so. It was equivalent of like someone being like. It's equivalent of everyone being like, yeah. It's everyone being like, okay, everyone clap on 3. Be like 1, 2, 3. That was that.
It's just.
Oh, that was.
We gotta work on your aim.
Believe me.
No, I won't. Do you want to go uppies?
Upbeat. Oh god, no, no.
Oh wait, I don't know.
I'm insane.
you're-
I'm insane.
We're practicing your reactions.
Yeah, you just gotta get good at bucket clutching.
Shelby, can
Again,
you
again,
like,
again, uppies.
shift through the ground as you're about to hit it?
Ooh, let's test that. I did try before, but I think I hit the ground first.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try. If I just hold shift. No. I take the damage first.
Ah, okay.
Oof.
We should build a secret spy headquarters somewhere.
Ooh.
I'm working on it, but I can't.
Ooh.
Yet. But then I'm making ones that I can fit into.
Well, I don't need a door. Yeah, I
Like, you're
can.
out of luck, Scott.
No, it's, the trick is if you make them 20 blocks exactly from like the wall, I can just blink into it.
What, they need to be 20 blocks from the
Let's,
wall?
like,
I teleport
make-
20 blocks exactly in the direction I'm facing. So
Okay, so
if
what
I
we
would
do-
Say there was a secret hideaway 20
What
blocks
if you did
over
that,
this
but there
way,
was a wall in the way?
I could go
Did
through
you
the
not
wall. I
just
teleport
die?
through.
Here's what we do.
So
We build the
what if
base.
went-
There's no wall in 20, like,
Then I just
No,
start
no, no.
suffocating and I
Oh, you suffocate in the wall.
go do it. Do it now.
Do it.
Do you suffocate?
He might have actually gone
Yeah.
inside of.
No,
Oh.
there's-
no.
But I mean, I just.
I'll
mine
save
it and
you.
I'm back out. No, I'm back out.
Oh, he's over
Guys,
here.
I'm here.
How did he get out? Wait, that's
I
so
did-
quick.
You
can do
teleport
that.
back.
Jesus.
My teleport thing, like, look, if I go.
Is that not just better than the Enderman one?
Oh yeah.
He's
No,
just better in every way,
And
basically.
then I can just teleport again now.
What we'll do. Oh, I love this. What we'll do is we'll make the base. We'll count from the center, like, block that's free. Count 20 blocks outside, and we'll put like a discrete little coaster or something that's your spot to teleport in from. But subtle, so people don't notice it.
I'm
So
happy
no,
to
no big red sign and arrow to.
Yeah.
Be like, Scott, teleport here.
The other option is you two be spy, and then I'm just the nuke.
Okay. You're also good for info because Scott told me discreetly that Tubbo was talking behind my back about sharing information about where I keep my valuables, and I thought Tubbo was my friend. I really
He
did
also
trust
told
him.
you that I said that I didn't want us to talk to you, and I didn't.
Oh shoot,
say
I
that.
forgot he lied to me.
But you literally said in chat,
No, I
my day
didn't.
was so fine, now I'm devastated. Don't
Yeah,
talk to
when
me.
she left.
Oh,
I didn't say it was because. Well, you didn't ask why. You just said, by the way, Big said, don't talk to me.
this is true. I should have asked why.
Information that I
Oh.
had.
Okay, so
You've vastly misread the situation, Scott.
he
Oh.
he
I was just
misrepresented it.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah,
Just-
I'm gonna call
just-
my lawyer.
I am the only gay lawyer on the server.
Oh,
It's good when you need the gay one.
can I?
I'm-
Can I swear on your stream?
Oh yeah, I don't know if you've noticed, but I have been, and I didn't know if I should be swearing on yours.
I didn't notice that you had. but
Okay,
yes,
yeah,
you can,
I
and
have
can.
been, and
Okay,
you
good.
may.
Okay.
What are you gonna?
Fuck, okay.
Big swears like a sailor, you're fine.
They don't swear that much.
I'm not a sailor. I'm a spy.
You were spies.
Well, like a spy.
International Super
Super
spy.
spy, super spy.
Yeah, you two could. Okay,
Super
the way this could work is you two are the super spies who find out information, and if there's ever a threat that is like, oh my goodness, this is really big, we need to stop it.
Well,
That's
need-
when you send
call
me
in the nuke.
and yeah, and I just fly
Over.
in, set myself
Literally.
on fire and blow up.
That's really
I did that to
dramatic.
Amy. I did it to Amy.
Is that how you did it too? Was setting yourself on fire?
I got myself to like half a heart, and then I take like quadruple fire damage. So I just walked in, looked at the floor, lit a flint and steel, and just went boom.
That's kind of badass.
Oh,
that's
that's
like
so
a
cool.
really sick way of doing it.
But you lose all your stuff, don't you? So you'd have to go in
Yeah,
with
so
nothing.
yeah,
other than
Oh.
yeah, that's the plan. I would know that in advance.
We'd have to call
Right,
him in.
right, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Yeah, you don't just activate a nuke without some sort of preparation. Come on, guys.
Oh, okay.
It's true, it's
I don't
true.
really know, Scott. I haven't ever like.
I've never had a
actually
nuke
self
before.
God, I've never self.
I never had access to just
So
a
weird.
nuke anytime I wanted ever before.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but
How big is your explosion?
you can't just ask
Quite
somebody
large.
that.
Somebody, how big that explosion?
It's like supercharged creeper size. So like,
Oh.
Super big then.
Yeah.
Like actually, like quite. Does it block blocks as well, or is it just damage? Oh fuck
I do
no.
like block. Basically, from a out of lore reason and like from the way the game mechanic works, is what it does is when I die, the code summons a supercharged creeper with like a tick left to explode.
Oh.
So I die and then it summons and explodes, which is why it deletes all of my items because
Oh, it
I
explodes
die,
right after
drop
the
that.
item.
Oh, that kind of sucks. But also, it is what
yeah.
balances you, kind of.
Yeah.
It's like the one thing that sucks about you.
Yeah.
You're saying that. See, whenever I get hit by like something and it triggers my blindness thing, and I just have to stand there blind and also unable to move, and I'm just like,
What causes you to go
Like-
blind?
just punch me a bit.
Oh, a bit.
Hit my chest.
I'm like
just punch
scared
me.
because
It
don't you
triggers
also?
it. No, I took my thorns off, so you can keep.
Oh, okay. When does it
Because you've
happen?
got
I'm
a
worried
triple.
about how.
No, it's fine. I'll tell you if I'm gonna blow up. We're okay.
You're just standing right there. Crit. Crit. When is this supposed to
Why are you
happen?
dying?
I don't. You've done like no damage. Me. Oh, Shelby's got disorder. That's
Did
we need
that-
to be careful. That did damage.
Who had kill us all? I'm scared now. That should have done some
Why aren't
damage
you
though.
dying?
Okay, you said this is one of the negatives about you. It never happens though, so
I don't know. It does it a lot with random mobs.
Oh right. Do you need your weapon then?
you just go blind.
I go blind and I get like slow.
Here, how about
so I
this?
just can't
Oops.
move.
Oops.
Oh wait, it's
Oops.
nighttime, so now you can hit me a little bit with like a sword if you want now, because I'll get regen.
Just a little.
Again?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, there. Look, so I can't move right now.
Haha, silly.
Haha,
Point at
haha,
laugh, point
he
at
can't
laugh,
move.
haha.
Oh,
I
ow!
can still do that.
You broke
No!
my
You broke her
No! Head up, king, your crown's falling.
No, you exploded the crown.
I'll make you a new crown.
Oh my goodness.
That was, but yeah, so that's what happens. I just go completely like immobile and blind, so I can only see like if I'm.
Oh
doing
my
something,
God, those
I
are
can only see-
torches?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what is twinkling up there?
It's just
Oh, it's
stop
kind of
the
pretty.
No, it's because the snow. Because what was slowly happening was it was turning this area into a mob spot.
Why is it shaped like this?
It's not dip.
It's shaped so weird.
Yet. It's just meant to cover the main area.
If they think that they can block me in, they're dead wrong. I'm gonna do this.
I think it's because they die to the rain, so they're trying to make it so they can go around the entire spawn without it.
I like the rain.
Exactly, that's why it's an issue. Also, if there's any blocks above it, my nighttime powers just get interrupted.
Well, they're not invited to be spies. They could have been cool spies because they can teleport.
I
Also-
can do better.
Yeah, you are just what they are, but better. is basically. I have a sheep left at my house, and I think his name was Gus, and I don't know who left this,
Oh.
but he's mine now.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
his name's
fine.
Gus. Oh.
Hi.
2 seconds, I'm gonna make you another crown.
In my house? With my gold?
Crown me, crown
What?
me.
Do I have? I might have made golden apples recently.
You have? Can I take some?
Yeah, if I have enough, go for it. Oh, these are my cocoa beans.
They're very. Are they
Here
tasty?
you
You make
go,
cookies.
Beckham.
Oh yeah, I made a bunch of cookies.
Purchase
Actually, I made a
yourself
bunch, so I don't need these
Shelby.
anymore. What was that?
Thank you, Shelby.
You're welcome.
Crafted by
This
me.
is- I have-
by Shelby.
Yeah, you also destroyed my old one, so that nullifies your crafting.
I can't tell if I regret making my house accessible to people or not.
The trick is you want to have a hidden chest somewhere where you actually put your valuables.
Oh, and I
Make
do.
it look-
Did I do that yet?
Yeah, but not where Tubble knows where it is.
Oh, these are my
Somewhere
mending.
else.
Wait, my
Yeah, the trick.
I don't have diamonds in
You
here.
don't want to put all of your valuables away, because then people know there's a hidden chest. But if you put most of them away, then
Oh.
people assume that there's not.
Well, I don't have a lot anyway. I thought I had. Let me check if I did already move my diamonds. Wait. Because I don't remember. Oh, man, there's so many gaps in the floor.
I beg you on the CB.
What?
I climb.
What? Oh. Well, you're not very good at spying if you just go, hee hee, they did not see me every time someone walks past you.
Aha!
I am a good spy, hee hee. I'm still in earshot.
I do have.
I'm going to go now. I must leave.
Okay.
Okay, Scott, I hate you.
We know.
Mwah.
I cry about it all the time.
Mwah.
I'm gonna go work in my cliffs as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. I can't wait to rob that. You put a bank next to the only person who could rob it, and no one would know who did it. They build the bank across the street from the only person who can walk in and out of the vault without ever being seen, without ever being heard. I can just waltz right in there and waltz right back out. And I will definitely not be putting my money in there, especially considering Tubbo blabbed to people where I'm hiding my money. It is in my princess tower, and only I can get in there unless they break it open, but now they know it's in there. Although, I don't know where I am currently. Do I have anything up here? Because I can also hide things up here. Oh, I'm hiding all my gas lights in here. These were also supposed to be, like, secret, but that was an accident. There we go. There we go. Okay. Well, let's, Oh, you know what I want to do? I do want to do a little bit of fishing still. I know we were doing a bit of that. Oh, someone turned the speed off. I just realized they put it to haste. Oh, thank God. I would like to fish. I'm also going to wear this. I like wearing the pumpkin when the Ender people aren't on. Because no offense to them, it was a big part of my identity and my lore, and I just never expected that I could not wear it. I never expected that I would need a backup head. Though I love my crown, because then I get to pretend I'm a princess. Because I am. Because I was. I mean, no one can prove otherwise. And we're going to bring these. Oh, we'll bring both. This is good. I need a better bow. I need to kill a skeleton because apparently they have the best bows. Listen, the thing about Tubbo is I don't know why he's blabbing about my info. Because here's the thing. He has shown me. Oh, buddy, hang tight. Hold on. I'm gonna save you. I'm gonna save you. Hold on. 3 should be enough. I think he'll only take 2, and then I have a backup one for somebody else. Hey, you're gonna be okay. Oh, it did take 3. You were beat up. Get back out there, dude. You're doing great. Here's the thing. Tubbo just basically showed me how to get infinite emeralds. So, like, I don't know. I have the ability. Oh. Okay. I have the ability to trade pumpkins for emeralds because he showed me it. So I am also just basically as rich as he is anytime I want to be. But yeah. All right, that guy, look at him. He's getting back out there. Wait, nope, that's... Can I help you get out of here too? Can we get you out of here? Here, I want to help you out. Although I don't know how to tell him. Come this way. Look, this should be enough space for you. You know what? I'll just leave it like that. I think he's fine. Okay, I was going to go fish, but... Yeah, these people think they should be there messing with just a friendly ghost? Oh, no. I am not Casper. Oh my God. Okay, that guy's fine. I heard a horse. Did you guys hear that horse? Also, what are there so many of these guys down here for? What is this about? I don't know why there's so many in there. All right, let's go fish. I don't know where I heard this horse at, and I don't know what the deal with all these zombies are. And I just... Where am I going? Those are mine. That's mine. Let's go. Let's go do a little fishing, because I would like to get a better fishing rod. I'm really hoping that I can fish out a better fishing rod. And it's raining and it's nighttime. I must have weather turned off because I do not hear any sounds. Ignore that. Everyone ignore it just like I have been. I didn't realize how bad it was. Because I think I did this and I covered it mostly. I don't care though. I just don't care. They are just there forever. Okay, let's not be invisible. Let's get some honeycomb. Oh yeah, this is awesome. These are my bees. See, I built this and Tubbo was excited about it being here. Oh man, there's also a lot of sugarcane. I did not need more sugarcane than this. I did not need like a proper farm because this is definitely plenty. Let's try and get a better fishing rod though. I'm going to do it from on top of the bridge. Actually, no. The spot to be is under the bridge, but with these all punched out. So it does get annoying when they grow, but... Because now when the sun comes up, I can still be visible because I'm underneath the bridge. I might have to get rid of some of the cattails so I can do that. Yeah, there's the sun. But I get to stay visible because I'm hidden. Eggs are preventing the zombie. Oh, because they picked up the eggs? That chicken is just providing infinite eggs for all of the zombies to keep picking up. I get it. I see. You think you could trust somebody, and then you find out they're selling you out. Unbelievable. You think you know a guy, and you don't. You don't. I do have orange hair. I do have orange hair. It's gonna fade. It's gonna fade and it's gonna look even better. It's gonna fade, it's gonna keep looking even better. Oh. I need to get my little hair clips to cover up. It's just the ones that are right here. I can't do like my half up, half down hair because it exposes them. I get exposed. Sadie, thank you for the prime. Cinna, thank you. Atomic Angel, Wako Daco. Lindsay, not Lindsay. Autumn, thank you. Sea Mariner, thank you. Infinite Shadow Knight. Little Bug Kate. Lena Live. Thank you guys for subscribing. You're matching with your character with the pumpkin head. I am the pumpkin princess. That's what I'm going to be going by because I am known for wearing my pumpkin head. And I'm a princess. No one can prove otherwise. Neither can I even, actually. It's entirely possible. It's true. Who knows? Yeah. The true pumpkin princess. She has orange hair. I will not be changing my skin to have orange hair, though. I don't change my skin anymore to match my real hair. I stopped doing that. She's just going to keep being brown-haired. Oh, the music stopped. Well, you know what, actually? That was fun. I'm gonna... This fishing rod's gonna break. I'm gonna go home. I'm done with Origins. Let's do reading Am I the Assholes now? And play some music. So let me go back to my house. Just get all that out here. I just wanted to come on and say hi, especially because Becky's a new member of the server. If you couldn't tell what she was, because I don't think anyone ever like explicitly said it. I don't know if it's specifically a gecko, but she's like a lizard. So she goes invisible because it's essentially her blending in. Okay, here we go. We're going to log out right here. We're going to go full cam. We're going to read Am I the Assholes? Maybe you were a princess before you were a ghost. That's exactly what I have been saying. But it isn't necessarily true. I'm just saying, as a ghost, I don't know what I was before I was a ghost. So who's to say I wasn't a princess? But no, I wasn't actually a princess. But also, there's just no way to know because I don't even know. I don't know. I do know, actually. I already made up what my lore is for before I was a ghost. Although there is nothing stopping me from saying I also was a princess on top of the other thing that I am going to be saying I was. This is empty now. I got that by accident. That wasn't even something I ordered. I ordered food and they sent me a Pepsi Max. I was like, sick. Sweet. Should we do, how bad is it? Oh, you can't really even see it that bad. But yeah, that's what I've been implying to everyone else on the server. It's like, hey, we don't know what I was before. I built a princess tower because I want to pretend maybe I could have been a princess because that's fun for me. But no, I wasn't actually a princess. But that's also less fun for me to say because that's breaking the fourth wall. But I also don't want people to start saying, that should be your lore. You worried. She's definitely implying it. I'm not. It's just fun to say, maybe I was. Who knows? I can't remember. Should we put on Spotify music? Or is that too distracting? Can you hear it? How about now? I feel like actually my lipstick color is coming through more accurately now. Maybe my hair just really is this bright and I thought I was lying to myself. Oh, you can't hear it. I thought you were saying no, let's not listen to Spotify. I want it only to be subtle background, so I don't want it to be too, you know, in your face. What kind of princess would you be if your lore is a princess? It isn't, so I'm not even going to explore that because that's just not my lore. So I'm not going to start making up fake lore. But I am now the pumpkin princess. Hey, that's a full circle moment is I wasn't a princess. I just wanted to pretend to be. But maybe I end up a princess, a ghost princess, the pumpkin princess. Jack Skellington moment, right? Isn't he like the pumpkin prince or something? Pumpkin king? Isn't that like his whole thing? Isn't that what he's called? Okay, is it nice, subtle? We want it to be a nice, subtle background, but I can one tick. Okay. Let me find like a nice, good, am I the asshole? Oh. I don't know what kind of vibe I want to go for. We usually pick like a specific kind of vibe for the am I the asshole that we, why do you have so many quote books? People come in here and they dump stuff. I have one of these already of my own back home too, but I think Tommy just came in here and put them there. So advertising his book in the background. I love that. I want something juicy, like really juicy. Let me change the stream. While I was talking to Becky, changed it like last minute because I was still on chatting. Okay. Boom. Done. I like actually now, I don't know why my lipstick was looking so orange before, but now that it's like, this is more accurate. This is, what color is your hair naturally? This is my natural hair. What do you mean? About the color of my eyebrows. So pretty damn dark. What would I look like with orange eyebrows? I won't do it. I'm just curious. Remember how many times I've gotten curious about bleaching my eyebrows? I'm not going to do it. I swear. But I'm like very curious. You bleach them, you can use makeup to change the color of them. I'm just curious. I'm not going to do it. I have a lot of questions about it. I have a lot of very good questions about it. When you bleach your eyebrows, how do you get them back? Because I'm pretty sure it won't grow out because eyebrows don't grow past a certain amount. You just have to let them naturally fall out and regrow. And then you got patchy ass eyebrows. But otherwise, they just will be blonde forever until they individually, one at a time, fall out and regrow. Or obviously you can dye them back. But I'm just saying, if you bleach them and then let it be, what would happen? And they would just stay blonde. They wouldn't grow out. Your eyebrows don't grow out and you cut them. Imagine if your eyebrows grew like your hair and you had to get them cut however, because if they got too long. That'd be funny, I think. Or obviously, yeah, you could shave them off. But I'm just saying, for science, if you bleached them, you don't have the option to shave them off and you don't have the option to dye them. I'm just like, what would happen? What happens? Because they don't grow out. So you would have permanently blonde eyebrows until they individually fall out. Has anyone ever... I'm not going to ask this question because it's stupid, and I know no one ever has, because there's an obvious reason why you shouldn't, or someone has and they went blind. You can maybe take a guess at what I was going to say. What else you could try bleaching and would also have to fall out one at a time because they don't grow. But obviously you don't do that. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it. Someone's going to be like, what an idea. It doesn't take you as long as you'd think. This is why I'm so curious. How fast do your eyebrows lose hair? And then I'm just saying your eyelashes are the same situation as your eyebrows, but that's definitely, I was like, what if you, and then I was like, no, you can't do that. Obviously you can't do that. Am I from Ireland? Is it because I look like a leprechaun? Is it because I look like a leprechaun? I need to find an Am I the Asshole? Oh. Oh no. Okay, I'm pulling some like really juicy ones. The last one I just pulled out to the side. Am I the asshole for telling people that my girlfriend shat herself during our son's birth? Yeah. If that happened, which, by the way, happens. It's like completely normal, but embarrassing, obviously. And if she didn't give the okay and didn't tell people herself, you should not be spreading that information. That's not yours because you think it's funny to... I don't even want to read it. No, you don't tell people that. It's normal. And it isn't anything to be ashamed of. But some people will be very embarrassed by that detail. And it isn't yours to share. I would be mortified. And the fact that you have a child together, I would dump you if you did that. That might be extreme, but... Oh my God. Okay, last night there was a dinner party at my girlfriend's sister Lana's house to celebrate the recent birth of their child with some of her family and friends. Afterwards, we were outside having some drinks and discussing the birth itself. Lana was talking about how embarrassed she was afterwards because she'd shat herself during, and how, sorry, a little pop-up just came up. Thank you, Windows Defender. How she wanted to just bury her head in the sand. Only 3 women in the group have had kids. Lana, one of her friends, and my girlfriend. The rest hadn't, and seemed quite shocked that Lana shat herself, including my girlfriend. To be fair, they weren't laughing directly at her in an intentionally malicious way, but they were laughing in a, you really did that type of way? Do people not know that? I thought everyone knew that. Or I know it for some reason. I don't know anyone... Both my sisters have given birth, but I don't think if they did, I don't think they would have told me if they did. But I have been very well aware for some reason always that is just something that does happen. Maybe because I went to a very Catholic high school that was all girls, and our sex ed classes were very much not sex education, but teaching us about when we were going to have our babies, specifically, and all of the details of that. So I knew that, but I guess some people are shocked to find that out, because if you don't know that, maybe that is a shock. But it just, for your information, incredibly common. It's like wildly common. And honestly, I could see, Lana said she admitted it, and she was embarrassed about it, but she admitted it because it's funny. It's a funny story to tell. And honestly, normalize it, because it is incredibly common. Can be dangerous. Oh, no. The thing that could be dangerous is if the baby poops on the way out. That happens sometimes too. Anyway, why do I know these things? My girlfriend chimed in saying she would have been surprised if Lana wasn't embarrassed after shitting all over herself, then started dramatizing the whole thing jokingly as if it were a major deal. Oh, okay, I see now. So she did also during her birth, but is pretending like she didn't and is now shaming this other woman who did. Oh. All right, this might have been, I might have jumped the gun. This might be a taste of her own medicine. This might be karma. This woman shared a detail of her birth that she did not have to. That is an embarrassing detail that she thought, hey, let's laugh about it. It's kind of funny. And then now this other woman is making a big deal about it, making it a dramatic thing, even though she did also in her birth poop. It was all banter, but to cover all corners, I added that it's actually common to shit yourself while giving birth. And it is. With all the pushing, the pressure being exerted on your stomach, it's frankly only natural and a very common... Who would have expected the man in this story to be the one telling everyone in the room, all the women in the room, that this is common? Like, no shame to men, but that is just to be the only one in the room to know that it's common among a bunch of women, 3 of which who have given birth. Kind of impressive, actually. So she shouldn't be bothered. The friend who has had a child agreed with me that, but one cousin was like, yeah, right. So I doubled down, and I used my girlfriend as an example. Maybe overstepping, but she was part of shaming this other woman for something that is very normal. She also pooped during the birth. She seemingly didn't realize. And she didn't know? Wait, does she not know? She seemingly didn't, maybe she knows after, but she didn't know. See, she seemingly didn't realize, and we never spoke about it because it literally didn't matter to anyone. I didn't give a fuck, and the nurses didn't give a fuck, and the doctors absolutely didn't give a fuck. She didn't know. This isn't the place for people to not find out that they did. This is karma. She was shaming a woman and didn't even know she did herself because no one told her. And she didn't realize, because why would you realize? Stuff's coming out. What are you going to notice? Oh my God, she didn't know. Oh my God. What matters is the baby came out, even if he came out with unexpected friends. My girlfriend argued with me for a bit, insisting that she didn't, but stopped when I told her that she could ask her mother. She was also there. She didn't know this whole time. Epidural maybe, but I think without it, your whole baby's coming out, you just might not know that you also pooped. And honestly, maybe I would prefer to not know. But I also wouldn't be in a room of women who this one is celebrating giving birth and is being open about the fact that she did that. I wouldn't be sitting there shaming her for it. But I also, honestly, nice of the nurses and the doctors to just not even tell you what happened, because I would be mortified to know that. Oh no. Okay, so her mother confirmed that she did. From then onwards, she completely ignored me. Every time I spoke to her, she would simply just stare at me and then continue talking to someone else. This made things a bit tense since everyone noticed, so I told her that I'd wait in the car and excused myself. Honestly, I really did not expect him to be in the right here at all, but I kind of feel like he is. It isn't the place to share that detail, especially because she didn't know. But then don't be mean to other women about it. I don't know, that was rude. She followed about 30 minutes later, and as soon as we got home, she gave it to me. She thinks it was a dickhead move, blasting the fact that she shat herself to everyone like that, and that it was really embarrassing and unnecessary. Does she understand how it feels for that other woman that she was making feel embarrassed? Because she was making it a bigger deal than it really was for this other woman. Now she knows it happened to her, and she's like, that was embarrassing. You didn't need to make such a big deal. You didn't need to, it was unnecessary for you to do that. The irony. That's correct, right? No one even cared, and I could tell it made Lana feel calmer. Because Lana so bravely shared this detail, and no one in the room had her back. Some other woman in the background was like, yeah, right. Who does that? But I just let her get it out, and I didn't say anything. Things are still quite cold, and I just keep replaying this in my head, wondering if I'm the asshole. I really want to know what Reddit comments say. Ooh. What do we say? I don't think it was nice of him to share that detail in that moment, but it also was a little bit of karma. Everyone kind of sucks a little bit, because was it nice of him? No. But she was kind of needing to kind of be humbled, right? She kind of needed to be humbled. He should apologize for it, but she should also apologize to the other woman. She started it. She started it by being mean to another woman who so bravely, openly shared this detail of her birth. And then this husband had her back by saying that is incredibly common. And then his wife started digging her grave even deeper, even though she also pooped. I don't think he's the asshole. I do think he has something to apologize for, but I think she has something bigger to apologize for. I think she made a mistake first, and I wouldn't even call what he did a retaliation, but rather just a little bit of humbling needed to happen in that moment for her. But Reddit says, at least this first person, you're the asshole. Let's see why. Your girlfriend went through a very physically difficult experience and didn't remember all the details. That is not uncommon. I don't think it was that she didn't remember. I think it's that she didn't know. I think she just didn't know. Why would she know? If the nurses took care of it, cleaned it up real quick, nobody said anything, and they didn't say anything. He said they didn't say anything. Why would she know? And I don't think she knew. I don't think she forgot. I think she just didn't know. Rather than talking about it in private, you brought it up in public, knowing that your girlfriend would find it embarrassing. Well, that was the point. That was the point, because she was embarrassing somebody else about that exact same thing. In your head, I think you thought you were being accurate and helping out Lana. Yeah. The thing is, Lana chose to tell the story herself. You told the story about your girlfriend that was unaware of and that you knew would embarrass her. Being accurate was worth... But the thing is, he wasn't going to do that. He openly said, this is a very normal occurrence first. He wasn't going to mention his wife. First, he said, this is very normal and common. And then no one believed him. And was it his own wife even, was just not having it? Yeah, she was making a major deal, and he was like, where is it? Yeah, you know what? Him doubling down wasn't because she kept pushing on it, but somebody else in the room said, yeah, right. And then he doubled down by using his wife as an example. Listen, he does need to apologize. But all of the women in that room were being rude. They were being rude, and he tried to help her without bringing his wife into it, and they continued to be rude. Even though it wasn't his wife specifically that was the one who said, yeah, right. I don't know. I don't know how you could ever really make amends for intentionally embarrassing your girlfriend like this. That wasn't his intention. And I absolutely think that he can if they both sat down and had this conversation about how he felt really bad for Lana. No one was... She was sharing the story to normalize something and thought maybe have a little laugh. People made her feel real bad about it suddenly, which was rude and unnecessary. And he called out the fact that this is common. And the ladies did not let up on being like, yeah, right, she pooped herself, and then just kept making her feel bad. His intention was to alleviate that and also prove that it is very common. And it is very common. I even said that before he said that. But his intention was not to embarrass her. And I do think he can fix this. I do think he can make amends if she's also willing to maybe she has to let it go a little bit. And he has to apologize. And she should also still apologize. Oh, yeah, I forgot it's her sister. It was her own sister she's laughing at. Yeah, I don't know. It was all a bit rude. And it wasn't a nice thing, but I don't think he's an asshole. But they should both apologize. They both need to have a sit down and fully listen to each other. She needs to apologize to her sister and understand that she did take it too far, especially for something so common. And turns out she did do it herself, too. And he needs to apologize because she didn't know it before that. And he did reveal it to a public setting. And that does suck. But she had it coming. Somebody else said, OP's girlfriend was embarrassing someone else for doing the same thing. Karma's a bitch. Because I don't think he's the asshole. Also to add, having a bowel movement during active labor is common and expected by labor and delivery staff, which is why she may have not been told about it by the staff. To say she shat herself makes it seem like she was negligent. No, that's not what he did. He didn't say it like that. He said it was common. He literally opened with it's very common, and they didn't say anything. Now this guy's trying to make it sound like she was negligent and just shit herself. And that's what OP was making her feel embarrassed about. That's just a stretch, really, considering he started with saying it's incredibly common and wasn't going to mention his wife at all. Considering the girlfriend was actively mocking someone who also did that, she absolutely deserved to be embarrassed. Okay, yeah. Most of the people replying to this original person saying you're the asshole don't agree with him. Everyone sucks here is the next comment, which I could also agree with, because he did do a shitty thing, but it was also a deserved shitty thing. So maybe everybody sucks. Everybody sucks here. Mommy groups exist, and this is absolutely a topic of conversation in damn near everyone I've ever seen. Yes, this can happen. It's no big deal. The priority is having a safe and healthy delivery, obviously. But it sounds like no one in that room had ever heard about it, which is weird. that in a room of, there are 3 women in that room who have given birth, had never heard of that before. Honestly, I feel like me being taught that in high school, like everybody should be taught that if you're gonna eventually, like if you're about to, like if you're wanting to get pregnant, is that not somewhere in the pregnancy books? I feel like that's an important detail that, like, just a thing to know. Like, how did all 3 of these women who gave birth, not all 3 of them, because Lana knew, because it happened to her, and she shared it as a fun fact. How did the other 2 women in the room not have, how did none of the women in the room never hear about this? That's what's unbelievable to me. Your girlfriend is an asshole for making fun of another woman's birth experience. You are not as much of an asshole for outing your girlfriend about a part of her birth experience she didn't remember. I don't think she didn't remember. I think she just didn't know. But maybe she didn't remember. The other women there are assholes for talking smack about something they had no idea about. How did they not know? I just don't. Okay, yeah. All right, next story. I think everyone sucks here, but it's true. He is not the biggest asshole. But his wife is. And I also still think it can be remedied. They just need to have a conversation about it. Also, they should both read the comments of this. And maybe she does need to, like, simmer down, humble herself for a second, and be like, you know what? Now that I realize how common it is that it happened to me and I didn't even know about it, I maybe took things too far. And then he should apologize, and then everybody's happy. And the sister should get an apology and a cake for just because. Am I the asshole? I talked to my wife's boss about her being overworked. Now my wife is yelling at me about never trusting me again. It's probably true. Hey, we don't talk about my dating history in here. It's all good. It's cool, except it's weird because I don't know you. So we just don't talk about my history for that. The mods delete it. And don't put it in the chat again if it gets deleted by a mod. Check out the rules down below. I don't know if it's specifically listed down there, but Will! When did you do the hair? I did it like a week ago. It's more orange than I meant. I have to clarify for everyone who sees it for the first time. I didn't mean for it to be this vibrant. And I'm very excited for it to fade. I think also it was a little bit noted that you start really, really bright because then it fades into the color you wanted, because you don't start with the faded color you want because it'll fade into nothing from there. But I am a Cheeto. I am a full-blown Cheeto. I am a carrot. Dare I say, I'm a hot Cheeto. I do really like it. It's also, the color is a little bit affected by the camera lighting right now. And I kind of adjusted some stuff, but it's not the saturation. It's just the camera coloring is translating really weird. Up close in person, it has so many like different highlights and shades of different orange. It looks so pretty. And I'm not a very out loud, vibrant color kind of person, so I am excited for it to fade a lot more. And every wash just gets better and better. But it is a fucking fire color. It is so pretty. And I will enjoy it until it fades to the lovely pastel orange I wanted. I didn't want pastel, but I definitely wanted I wanted it to lean a little more natural. We might have missed natural, but it will fade. I think it's going to fade to a better color than what I even wanted in the first place. And then when it's faded so much, I have like a very natural looking ginger overtone conditioner to use on my hair to kind of just maintain a soft orange, and I'm really excited. I'm also really happy people are saying it suits me, and I'm actually really excited to have tried something like this because I never would have done it intentionally, actually. It was a complete accident. I did go to a salon, and also no shade to the salon because it is like almost dead on to the photo, but because of how blonde my hair was already to start, and it is going to fade into the color that I wanted. And I'm glad we started more vibrant because of, and I've talked about this before. I even did the hair color that you go brighter to fade into the color you want. And I've always wanted to have like a faded orange. So I'm really excited. And god damn, is this, look how you can tell that this bit's like a little faded more. I wish you could really see it. The camera's not doing it justice. It's so pretty. I'm going to keep taking photos of myself in this hair just as the process goes and the fading happens. It's cool, and I'm excited to document how it fades. I don't know if I have a very accurate photo even that like does it justice. I think that Instagram post today shows it up close in the most like natural coloring, which does, I don't know if you can tell. This photo on Instagram does look a lot less vibrant That's the same thing. It's the color on the camera. I feel like when you go to my Instagram and you look at it, you're like, okay, it's a little bit less fucking neon than it looks on camera. I do think I have like a little bit of saturation boosted, but if I don't, everything just looks too gray on here. The camera's not a very good camera. I'm going to get a better one. Anyway, thank you for the compliments on my hair. It's my I did say I'm having my Paramore era. I also really like how it pops against, like, I only packed tan and black clothes because it was just going to be easy to make outfits with that, and I just didn't know how to plan outfits with this hair. And I did it 2 days before I traveled. Cameras never get colors right. I'm going to buy the camera I have back home here. That camera. Thank you, Ethan, for giving it to me and setting it up for me literally while I was live, because I was never getting around to doing it because I'm so bad at that. I'm excited to get like the higher quality camera and a nice lens. Okay, let's read, we're reading Am I the Assholes? Am I the Asshole? I talked to my wife's boss about her being overworked. Now my wife is yelling at me and never trusting me again. I'm gonna make a guess, that she probably is being overworked, but going to the boss about it isn't gonna fix it because bosses suck. And it probably made things worse for her, which sucks for everybody because this is probably just a shitty work environment. And the truth is the boss probably just does not care, does not want to hear about it. And any complaint just, I don't know. Sometimes they just sack you for no reason too. I am the pumpkin princess from Origins with this hair, but her hair isn't orange. But also if you wanted to do fan art of that, that'd be cool. Anybody know the artist, I don't want to get it wrong when I say it. There's an artist, I think I have actually talked about them before because they do the Teen Titans fan art that I really, really like. It's something Piccolo. Like Gabriel Piccolo. So he does really, really cool Teen Titans, like casual style art. I really love his art of specifically Beast Boy and Raven together. But he also has like these original characters, one of them being like a fucking fire woman. And I feel like that. And this artist is incredible. I'm trying to find an image of those characters of his. They're his original ones. I think he wrote a book. I can't find it though. All I can find is Teen Titans. He also makes just a lot of Teen Titans art and it's really good too. I found fan art of his. It's Icarus and the Sun are like the two characters. And this is my one step closer to being the literal sun, which was my goal in life, basically. Yeah, he wrote the book Icarus and the Sun. And this is like she basically has this color hair and is the sun. And I feel like that. And that kind of makes me feel really good about myself. And I am liking it. I'm feeling it. All right, let's read this. Am I the Asshole? Amber, thank you for the 100 bits. Little Sweet Pea, thank you. Midnight Kiki, Chris Garado, D-Steps, Real Crafty, Red Cinder, thank you guys. Lily Love, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Sadie, thank you for subscribing. Thank you guys, appreciate it. Yeah, Gabriel Piccolo. I have his in Teen Titans book because I think it was specifically Beast Boy and Raven because I love. I don't know if that's accurate. I clicked somewhere. Okay, I don't know if that's accurate, but I don't have my thing logged in and set up on here right now. So we're just gonna pretend. I think some subs in this new month have expired, so I don't actually think that's how many I have. But hell yeah, that's cool. Thank you guys. Okay. My wife has been putting in 10 to 14 hour, oh Jesus Christ, days, chained to her computer for the last 2 to 3 weeks, through the weekends as well. Edit, to clarify, the last 2 to 3 weeks have been 100+ hour weeks. The whole year has been bad with lots of lost weekends and working over vacations. Wasn't able to take any days off for the holidays either. She's been screaming obscenities about her job, how she wants to quit, how it's ridiculous she's working so hard without any break. There have been multiple tear-filled days. That's what I was expecting from this job. That's the kind of job where you can't go to the boss to be like, hey, I'm overworked, because they don't care. They know how many hours they're giving you. They know that they're taking away your weekends and your vacation. They're not unaware. They know, and they don't care, sadly. I've been walking on eggshells, doing everything I can to help around the house and get her anything she wants, but I'm on edge constantly, waiting for an explosion. watching for an explosion. Today, working through the weekend again, she was screaming about other people she worked with screwing her up, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I texted her boss. How? He's adding edits in between to clarify. We work at the same company, and I'm semi-friendly with him already. Okay. And said, there are limits for human beings. This kind of thing can't happen again next year. He agreed and said he tried to help. Either way, he did a crap job of keeping me out of his conversation with her about limits today. So she found out I messaged him ASAP. But okay, did he actually give her a break? Because this is a good thing then. That I'd just take that. Yep, that's me complaining about getting caught red-handed. I am the asshole. I'm confused. Okay, so she knows that you told the boss. But the boss said he would do something about it. Hello? Hi! Hey, James Raiders. Welcome to Sticky Source for the raid. I'm orange. I'm orange now. Welcome to the Cheeto stream where I'm a hot Cheeto and I'm reading Am I the Assholes? Welcome, dudes. We're reading a story. I only really just got started with this one, so let me recap. This husband works at the same place as his wife, and she has been being overworked for weeks and weeks, is losing weekends, losing vacation days, and so he finally snapped, and he texted the boss, because he's kind of on friendly terms with the boss, having worked in the same place, is working in the same place, and he was like, hey, this can't happen next year, we need limits, and she's definitely reached hers, and the boss said he would agree. So now the wife has found out, because the boss spilt the beans, that her husband messaged him to talk about it. Now, she's telling me it was extremely misogynistic to message her boss to say she can't handle her job, which I didn't say. And it's going to set her career back years. That isn't also, I don't know if that's true. That shouldn't be how you progress your career, is by bending over backwards, working enormous 10 to 12 hour days, no vacation, no weekends. That's what they want you to think in workplaces, is that you're working towards eventually like a big payoff. More often than not, that never happens. It never comes. And I don't think this is going to affect her career, because she either was going to get it anyway, or she wasn't ever going to get it anyway. I don't think this mattered, because, again, what I was saying is that these people's jobs, these bosses usually don't care. Although it sounded like the boss was pretty receptive to being like, hey, I got you. We'll ease up on the hours. We'll try and help out to lighten her load. Also, though, she was incredibly stressed and was talking about quitting constantly and screaming all of the time about how awful her job is. That's not healthy. That's not healthy. That's very unhealthy. And you shouldn't be working like that. This feels like she's very highly stressed right now, though, so she did not take this well. I don't think it set her career back years. She isn't working towards what she thinks she is, I don't think, at this job. They always want you to think you're working towards, like, this big promotion one day, and it never comes. Starjoy, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Generally threw me in the doghouse. Am I the asshole here? I honestly don't know. I can't stand to see her that strung out by work. Every day. Every single day, no weekends, no vacation. You can't do that to people. But did I cross the line too far? Oh, edit. I'm the asshole. There's more detail in the comments, but I realized almost as soon as I posted how much an ass I am. Reddit is good for perspective, even if sometimes harsh. Oh God, what did they say? Let's be honest, I needed the harsh this time. I don't really... This is the second one that I don't agree. Well, only the one guy on the other Reddit thread said he was the asshole, and we thought he wasn't the asshole. This is tough because he did like overstep and reach out behind her back to her boss to try and help. And the boss seemed to think it was fine, but I don't like this boss. I don't believe him that he was going to actually try and help out. Because I wonder how the conversation went with the boss and the guy's wife, where the boss was like, hey, your husband talked to me and said that you're a little bit not able to handle your... Like, how did he present this back to the wife? I don't trust the boss. I think that she should quit her job. I don't think she's actually going anywhere at this place. Because the more you work, it doesn't actually... This is why people are quiet quitting. We all heard about that, right? People are talking about it on TikTok. all over Twitter. Quiet quitting. You only do the absolute bare minimum of the job that you're being asked to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Exactly just what you're being asked, because giving more in these workplaces does not actually pay off. They do not care. And they will exploit you for whatever work you are offering to do essentially for free over your assigned like actual job. Don't work more than you need to. You will not get the promotion for doing it. They do not care about you at these places. And this man, I do not give any exception to. I don't believe or trust this boss. But this guy says that he agrees he was the asshole. Reddit ripped him a new one. I talked to my wife this morning, apologized, and she asked me to apologize to her boss and never speak to him again. Her boss was cool about the moment of weakness, said he understood, and that he would not let it affect how he treated my wife at work. All is certainly not forgiven, but we'll work through it one step at a time. What are you screaming about? Hold on, I gotta... Snack time. Okay, he had a lot of needs I had to take care of. I keep having girls. I don't trust the boss. I also don't like the wife. Is that bad? She's gonna kill herself with this level of stress. Genuinely, that is just... I wouldn't want to stay living in a home with her, right? Like this environment and the state that she's in while working at this job. And for what? She thinks that she's putting years towards something in her career, but I don't know what she works in. And I also just don't think she's going anywhere anyway, because she would have been there by now. If she's already been putting in this amount of years of, I don't know, dude. She's rightfully angry for him going behind her back, but he was looking out for her. She also cannot continue to work this way. She has to recognize that something has to change, because she cannot keep working. I don't know if you guys missed the details, so I'll give them to you. 10 to 12 hours every day over weekends and no vacation days. You can't, and he even said some days was more, 14 hours. And even before that, it was like 100+ hour work weeks. You can't do that. You can't do, and he was saying she's coming home stressed every day, screaming about how much she hated her job, screaming about how much she hated other people that she works with, because when they mess up, it screws her up. Just honestly, always constantly on edge. And he was like, I'm constantly walking on eggshells. She's always stressed. I'm trying to like really be as easygoing as possible. But this is like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. You can't live like that. So I get why he wanted to like, he recognizes something needs to change. Now he's backpedaling and trying to fix it to go back to the place that they were before. But I just feel like if nothing changes still, and she's dead set on keeping her career and work the exact way it is because she thinks it's going towards something. Are they married? I would leave. That's, if she can't recognize that she can't, like, genuinely that level of stress will create real sickness in your body. It happens. And that is so not good. It's not good for you. That's not healthy. You shouldn't live like that. You should recognize that also. And if all of this years of work in this company doing whatever that your field is, I think easily you can leave and work somewhere else that will appreciate the level of work you bring to the table, the experience that you have for having done this for years. But honestly, I would not take this from a job. And that's it's big talk from someone who, this is my job. But just going to get a stomach ulcer. Literally, it will create physical, literal problems in your body that some... like truly could be forever. It is not worth that stress, dude. I don't know what your goal is, how many years you've worked towards your career. I don't know what like the end goal looks like for you, but I think you can go to a different company and do it still there. But you make sure they appreciate you, or you walk. Your work is valuable. And if they can't recognize and appreciate that and are trying to work you to the bone and expect you to not complain about it, fuck them. Said in the nicest way possible. Okay, but Reddit said he was the asshole. I think everybody sucks here again. The last story, everybody sucks there, but the wife in that case was the bigger asshole. In this case, it's the same thing. Everybody sucks here, but the wife is the bigger asshole. Reddit said, you're the asshole. I don't know what field of work your wife is in, but women often have to fight a lot harder for promotions and raises than men do. Also true, but I don't want this for her because this is going to kill her. And I don't know for how long she's going to be doing this for. You can't do that long term. It is just simply not sustainable for the human body, literally. You get to hear her stress, but I'm sure she plays it off as being totally cool and collected. I wouldn't make that assumption. I wouldn't be making assumptions like that in this case right now, but okay. What you did is essentially tell her boss that she cannot handle the workload. She literally is dying. She literally can't. He still shouldn't have done it behind her back, but like, I understand that the situation they're in, something has to change. 70 to 84 hours a week. He said sometimes 100 plus was like common. That's fucking unreal. If her anger and stress at home is an issue for you, that is something you both need to communicate about with each other. That's true. I don't know how much he tried to bring this up with her because it sounded like he did say he was walking on eggshells. And that like anything might be the thing that makes her explode, which is also not a great healthy place for any relationship to be sitting in. He should have tried to talk to her first about it. Although I would assume he probably did at some point, but maybe I shouldn't be assuming that either. You should never be messing with her other relationships without her permission, especially not her work relationships. I just still think they all suck, though, honestly. I'm pretty sure some of this is illegal. I don't know. It might be, but the thing is that workers won't say anything. She wasn't saying anything because she thinks it's going to pay off eventually. She thinks this is what she needs to do right now to get to the career and the end goal that she wants in her mind, whatever that is. She thinks she has to, which is exploiting her completely. It is an awful thing, but she probably even maybe is aware and is still doing it anyway because she thinks it will pay off in the end, which I don't think it will because it never does. People do this. They work like to the bone, work themselves to the bone, hoping for this big payoff, big amount of money, and they get screwed because it never comes because they take advantage of it and they exploit you and then they're done with you. And it's like, thank you for the work you did. That's it. Let's be honest, he might have single-handedly tanked her career at this office. She really just should be working in a different office. She should try doing this job in a different office. Because it sounds like she has a lot of years of experience and with all of the hours of work, I'm sure she's very good at what she does. He may have completely killed her career. That's like a bigger conversation where like that is not how that should... That's not what that should mean at all. And the fact that it does mean that is a problem. That if you bring a problem up to your boss that you're working too many hours, you might throw your whole career down the toilet. That's not how that should work at all. But it do be like that sometimes. And it sucks. Yeah, I want to believe that he did try to talk to his wife first and like she wasn't wanting to do anything about it. And then he felt like he had no other choice. It's complicated. I do also just think everyone sucks still. That office does suck. Fuck that office. That's what I'm thinking. She should go to therapy. She should work somewhere in a different office that doing the same job. But like, I think this is a big thing with like workers don't realize the power that like the value of their work in some situations or all, many, most. I don't know who's to say, but like in a lot of cases, workers don't realize the value of what they're bringing to the table and that they might be holding all the cards. You have the power to say if we can't get these hours under control because this is an absolute unreasonable level of work you're asking me to do and it's completely unsustainable, I will walk. But she doesn't want to throw away all the work she put in this specific company, but fuck this company. But this is a conversation they probably should have had before he messaged the boss. They should have talked about this. But also then I would maybe expect she might just be like, no, I'm sticking it out at this place. And then maybe he should leave her. I don't want to encourage that. I always will say, fight for your relationship, go to therapy, get couples therapy. Fuck this office though, and the boss. Fuck them both. So they think he's the asshole. I think everyone sucks is more accurate. I just don't agree with some of the replies. You're the asshole the 1950s called and they need you back. How could you possibly think this is okay? Not only are you... Am I missing something? I get it. I get why he's an asshole. But I feel like we need to acknowledge how much this office is like fucking her over and is like awful. No one's mentioning that. Although, if these are all boomers in the comment that are all just like, that's how it is. This is, you have to pay your dues. This is how it works. But then like the millennials and younger are all like, no, we're not going to be exploited by the workforce anymore. You guys were being taken advantage of and we're not going to do that anymore. That's possibly what's happening here. Because I think that probably boomers are like, that's what you do. You work your ass off. You work for less pay than you deserve. And one day you're the boss. That's not how it happens though. That's never how it happens. There's people outside. It's a Sunday night. I don't know if you heard that, but it was just some random people outside. Yeah. Okay. Not only are you an asshole, you violated your wife's trust and his sacred confidence. He should have talked to her first. I definitely will admit that. Just genuinely, everyone sucks here. And also the office is the biggest one that sucks. And the boss. He sucks the most. You could cost her job at the worst in any future promotions or... They were never going to give it to her. Real talk. They were never going to promote her. Or maybe they were after she literally worked herself sick. Or she was going to work herself sick and then she wasn't going to be able to work anymore and they were going to fire her. I just feel like that's the realistic way that this was going to go. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. He totally sabotaged her future. No one's mentioning how just this whole office situation just was not how it should be handled at all. That's not how work is supposed to be done. Everyone's mentioning in the 1950s. There's literally several comments separated from each other. Did OP think there was some kind of 1950s bro code between him and his wife's employer? He did seem to think that he had a bro code with the boss that he could just text him and be like, hey man, could you ease up? That was ambitious of him to think that the boss would care in the first place, honestly. And he was like, man to man, could you... That was dumb. That was dumb, I will say. Yeah, everyone sucks. Get out of that office and maybe out of that relationship because I don't know, man, this is tough. Get therapy. Have somebody else tell her that like this is not sustainable and get her out of there and then go to couples therapy and work on the trust that maybe has been broken here. I'm going to leave it at that though. Everyone sucks. Okay. Next story that I pulled aside that we may judge. I've worked in the corporate world for over a decade and have seen amazing managers and toxic abusive leadership. I've seen gaslighting of employees, including myself, to believe abuse and degradation. Is that how you read that? Because I've never read it out loud before. Are normal. An outside perspective can be critical to helping see what's wrong and get out ASAP. It's abusive. It's not cool. You can't just work people however many hours, expect them to show up, not have work weekends, and not have vacation days, and be working 100+ hour weeks, 10, 12 to 14 hour days. There is a lot of missing details though, because we don't know, like, is there a project that suddenly came up that the last few weeks have been especially really bad? But still, you can't just do that. It's not right. And I think a lot of those comments are boomers. I'm not going to lie. We would never. We're quiet quitting. We would never. Outside of the US, a lot of that is also illegal. Maybe that's why people in the comments were like, isn't that illegal? And maybe in the United States, a little bit of that is illegal, but people won't talk about it because they don't want to ruin their career. Because they don't think they can stand up to the boss. And it sucks. Okay. Am I the asshole for telling my son he overreacted to his stepdad's prank? I don't like pranks. I don't like these kinds of pranks that I'm expecting here. And I think there is no such thing as an overreaction to a prank if your prank sucked. If your prank was mean. So, I've been married to my husband, Dale. Did the mom say? I don't know why. I just assumed it was another dad one, but or husband. I've been married to my husband, Dale, for 4 years. I gotta say that Dale has his dark sense of humor. Oh no! Oh, this is bad. This isn't gonna be a good prank. Sometimes we're deceived by the title. Like the one where the guy outed his wife having shit while giving birth. We thought he was the asshole, and if you'd believe it, he really wasn't. He was a little bit, but like really wasn't the asshole in that story. I think this time I think this time they're the asshole. Dark sense of humor that was developed from... Oh, okay. All right. Let me start from the top again. Let's just read it and then I'll put my input in. I have been married to my husband Dale for 4 years. I got to say that Dale has a dark sense of humor that was developed from losing his entire family at a young age. He promised my son Jacob a car for his 18th birthday. He was talking about it how... Oh, I don't know where this is going, actually. Okay. Okay, I just want to make sure this wasn't like a really dark prank. I wanted to really make sure. Okay. I just had to double check. Getting a car for his 18th birthday. He was talking about it, how he was saving for months. Jacob was beyond thrilled. Oh. Okay. He promised my son Jacob a car for his 18th birthday. He was talking about it, how he saved for months. Jacob was beyond thrilled. But then when his birthday came, Dale revealed the car. It turns out to be a toy car. He pulled out a small box missing punctuation, told Jacob to open it. Jacob did so thinking it had a key for the new car in it. But it turns out to be a toy car. Jacob asked about it and Dale revealed that there was no car, that he wanted to get him a toy car from the get-go and that it was a prank. Oh, that is just kind of mean. That is just a little mean. Unless there was a real car outside. Unless there's, right at this moment during the story, a real car outside. That's not nice. It's kind of lame, even. It's not only just it's not a good prank. It's just lame. Some guests laughed, but Jacob was furious. He yelled at him, then rushed out of the house, which caused the party to be cut short, and his friends and other guests leaving. It's embarrassing. I wouldn't like to be, when you're the birthday person, and you've been hyped up for I don't know how long, that you're getting a car on your birthday, and then get given a little toy car while there's other people watching you and then laughing at you because you just got pranked. I would cry. I wouldn't be able to do that. I would cry. I tried to talk to Jacob after he went to his grandparents' house and said, while he had the right to get upset, he overreacted and shouldn't have left the party. He called Dale a liar and said that he made fun of him and humiliated him. That's exactly what he did. Humiliated him in front of his friends. His grandparents sided with him and told me I should not defend what Dale did. You shouldn't defend what Dale did. Dale kind of sounds like he sucks. Dale's an asshole. Dale has already been trying to talk to Jacob to get him to come home, but he refused. I would only go home if there was a car waiting for me. Dale better buy me the car that he told me. He promised. He said. So Dale ruined your son's 18th birthday, such an important moment in his life, in front of his friends and family, and then you, his mother, blame him for his totally... And this is also, Dale is not Jacob's dad. He is the stepdad. And this man sucks and is bad at it. It's a bad job. Ew, I just realized that makes it so much worse. It could be such an important and like really fulfilling role to fill for Jacob in like a really beautiful way. And instead, he's just the mean stepdad. It's a little bit icky. It's a little ugly. This whole story made me so sad. Of course, he'd be disappointed and feel betrayed and humiliated. And his own mom didn't take his side and told him he overreacted. Dale, you suck. And you suck, Mom. Like, he didn't have to buy him a car for his birthday. Just don't say you're going to buy the car. You didn't have to buy a car. Just don't say you're going to buy a car. Oh. Someone made a good point. When you become a pumpkin. Shut up. Someone made a good point. Also, the OP was clearly in on it with Dale. You were clearly aware that Dale had no intention of helping to buy your son a car in advance and allowed him to humiliate your son on his birthday in front of his friends and family. I would assume she must have known, too. He's talking about it. Like, it seems like he talked about it for days leading up. At least. Who knows? Even, I would love to know how long he talked about buying him a car for before this party. And said he was saving up for months. There's no way that the two of them, the wife and the stepdad, didn't then later go and be like, are you really buying him a car? And then Dale was like, no. And you just let that happen. Oh, that's gross. That's icky, too. Aw, that's just sad. Oh! They're replying. OP's replying. How do I find all of what OP said? How do I find all of OP's replies? Wait, why did it seems like they're replying? Who am I looking for? Ooh, something's got removed. It seems like OP was replying because but they removed a reply and I wonder if that was hers. Somebody said, did you know what Dale was planning? Oh, maybe this is just, maybe she isn't in the comments. Did you go into this aware of that crap that was about to come out down on your son? Straight up, you're already the asshole for not having your kids back, trying to make his 100% reasonable reaction out like he's crazy. But if you knew what he was planning and did nothing, that makes you super A. Side note, if anyone pulled this on my son, they would need therapy for the verbal flaying I would subject them to and be kicked out of my house. And then divorce proceedings would have been filed. This isn't a prank, it's bullying. I like how she opened it with dark humor. That's not even dark humor. Like, that's not what that is. Can we talk about that? That's just not even what dark humor is? That's just a dick move. And not a dark humor kind of a joke at all. It's just a not funny prank. But it's also not dark humor. It's just mean. Dark humor doesn't just mean straight up mean. That's not what that means. I don't think she knows what that means. I think that's what Dale said. He's like, yeah, I just got a dark sense of humor. He's just an asshole. He's just mean to people blatantly and calls it dark humor, but that's not what that is. She should leave him. Sounds like a bad stepdad. And this one moment, I think, will take a lot of work to repair with her son. That was a big deal, and she's saying he overreacted. That's going to take some work now on your part to fix this with your son. That, like, really sucks. And he's probably never going to like Dale. Even if you fix things and, like, Dale apologizes and you stay together and it's fine, maybe you guys are good, he's never going to like Dale. He's never going to like Dale. He will never trust Dale. Dale will have to do so much also if he really wants to repair this relationship, but he's probably just never going to like Dale now. Dale blew it. Dale blew it big time. Oof, that doesn't seem. Some of them are not fun seeming, and I only want to do the fun dramatic ones, like the fun juicy ones, not the sad kind of really bummer kind to read. That kind of environment isn't good for a child to live in. This is also one thing. I would love to, like, I'm just now so curious and wondering how Dale treats him on a day-to-day basis. Because it does just sound like they're covering up a person who just is mean and saying he just has a dark sense of humor. But I wouldn't doubt that he probably is always just mean. There's no way it just happened one time and that he hasn't been mean before. In the 4 years that she's been married to him. I don't know about that one. Some of these songs are really quiet. Am I the asshole? No, I don't want to read that one either. Okay, I want to pull this one to the side real quick just to skim it because the title intrigued me. And then the first sentence of it confused me. But it also has a little bit of dark to it. But, oh, this just sounds like another dick husband, though. So I'm going to read just the first sentence. The title, am I the asshole for asking my husband to stop bringing up his brother during arguments? My husband and I this is the part that I was like, what? My husband and I keep getting into fights about my weight and sex. I think he means the amount of, but I thought it meant he's getting into fights about her being a woman. I don't know still, actually. 2 weeks ago, I almost left him over these fights. It sounds like you probably should, but I just didn't know what they meant by we're getting into fights about my weight and sex. Are you fighting about how you're a woman? Because that's definitely a problem. Also, the first one's bad enough. You shouldn't be fighting about no two partners should be fighting about the weight of the other partner unless it's like, I just really don't expect this to be like I don't think this is the time. That shouldn't be happening. You don't fight about weight, right? But also, Is he fighting about how you're a woman? All right, I kind of want to read it, but there is a little bit of a dark element to it, so just fair warning. My husband and I keep getting into fights about my weight and sex. 2 weeks ago, I almost left him over these fights. I think if you're at that point, that's probably the move, I think. He says cruel things, and if I don't just accept it, he doubles down. If I fight back, he brings up his deceased brother, which I don't understand how that would even be related. Oh, this doesn't sound fun. This just sounds like an asshole. I'm still skimming because I don't see how that could... I'm skimming to see how the brother relates. Spoiler alert, he doesn't, actually. It has nothing to do with... Like, the arguments have nothing to do with the brother. He just brings him up. Honestly, it's a really short one, too, and it's just not even a good read. He's just an asshole about her weight. He got angrier, told me I was an asshole, told me I thought he was using his brother as an excuse to be mean to me. I told him I've tiptoed around the subject for years, but I know he's hurting, but I can't take it anymore. Berating me for my weight all the time. It's sensitive for me too. I'm conflicted. Also, sex is not mentioned in the whole story. There's just no mention of sex. I weigh 270-pound range. I'm going to the gym now after work as of 2 weeks ago. I'm losing weight. He has told me that I need to eat. No, listen, okay, this is just a bad story. This is just a bad story. Never, ever, 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 for any reason, tell someone to eat less. That's just not the answer. He called me a fat old man. This is just a mean man. They also mentioned his brother was skinny. I never met him. He died before I met my husband. Why is he bringing up this just makes no sense. And there's no mention of any kind of sex, so I don't understand this story at all. This is just a mess of a story. We're just gonna move on. That one was a mess. Also, they should definitely divorce. There's no recovering from calling your wife a fat old man. I just think that one's definitely a line you do not cross. Trans question mark. The thing is, they don't mention. I don't think that's the case. I think that they were alluding to getting to the fact that maybe they don't have sex anymore. But they just seemingly forgot about that part being in the first sentence, that's part of their arguments, and then never mentioned. But I don't think it's anything other than that. I don't think it's fighting about her being a woman. I don't think it's a trans issue, and I think it's just that they're probably not having sex, but she forgot. Honestly, the whole story was a mess, so he's definitely an asshole. You never call your wife a fat old man. That's enough for me to know that you're an asshole. Okay. Let me read. I just want to know in what context he's bringing up the brother, because it is completely unrelated. They don't mention how he passed, but it is completely unrelated to the issue that they're fighting about. So I don't understand how that is even, I don't get it. Just throw the whole man out. Throw him out. Throw the whole guy out. What sounds like a fun, kind of juicy story? Okay, I'm curious about this one because the title has me intrigued. So let's read this one. Am I the asshole for yelling to be let out of the car when my boyfriend's dad turned on the one feature I asked him not to? What is the feature? What do we think? What are we guessing is the feature of this car that she asked, please don't turn on this one feature? Is it like air conditioning? But why would she get out? Booty warmers? Maybe. Child lock? Couldn't be that one because Ooh, that'd be creepy. If she's screaming to be let out of the car because he turns on the child lock. Oh God, please no. Oh God. Okay, I spent last night with my boyfriend's family. We'd gone out to dinner and his dad was going to drive. So my boyfriend, me, his parents, and his brother all squeezed into his dad's car and we went to the restaurant. I had a few drinks and his dad had 2 since he was going to drive. I stopped at 1, but that's okay. People can take different amounts. But on the way back, his dad started asking me, you work on self-driving cars, yeah? I do. I'm a systems engineer and have job hopped between a handful of autonomy companies. I never would have considered that that's what it's called. Autonomy? But autonomy? Auto stuff. He started asking me how I liked his Tesla. Oh, they're in a Tesla. This is answering a lot of questions. And okay, I know where this is going. And I joked, just fine as long as you're the one driving it. And everyone see the video on Twitter of the self-driving Tesla self-drive itself into a lane while it just stopped in front of all of the cars and caused like a 12-car pileup. I watched it. He asked me what I thought about FSD? Full self-driving. Oh no. Oh no. The thing is, you still should be ready at the wheel. You are still driving the car. Which he just bought. He asked if I should turn it on, and I said not with me in the car. And then he laughed and asked how I was still so scared when I work on this stuff every day. That should answer the question itself. She works on this stuff every day, and yet she's scared of it. Don't do it. That's answering all. I don't need to ask the question, why are you so scared? I think she answered it. No matter how much you present self-driving mode to me, I will not get in a car. That's going to do it. The thing about self-driving is that at no point are you supposed to stop paying attention to the road. At no point are you supposed to be looking anywhere but in front of you. As if you are still driving the car. I know that sounds lame. I know that sounds like, what's the point then? Well, there isn't a point. You just get to take your hands off the wheel, but you're still supposed to be fully paying attention to the road, aware of everything happening around you. You may as well just fucking drive the car. Because these things are sabotaging you and are malfunctioning, and it isn't safe to actually just completely not be focusing on the road and not be driving your own car. It's active out tonight. I was like, because I stopped when he pulled over and literally started turning it on. And I was like, I'm not kidding. Let me out of the car if you're going to do this. And my boyfriend's dad and brother started laughing at me. And my boyfriend still wasn't saying anything. Come on, you got to defend your girls. This is just mean. Even if you think it's silly that she's afraid. She's afraid. So maybe we don't do it. His dad was like, it'll be fine. And I reached over my boyfriend's little brother and I tried the door handle, which was locked. He did put the child locks on. I was getting mad, and probably more so because I was tipsy, and I yelled at him, let me the fuck out. We just don't do those things to people, I think. We shouldn't be doing those things. My boyfriend started trying to tell me to calm down, because I was drunk, and I told him that it didn't fucking matter. I'd be out of here sober or drunk. He told me to stop cussing in front of his little brother. Okay. And told him to tell his dad to cut his shit, and I wouldn't have anything to cuss over. His dad was like, fine, I didn't realize it'd be such a big deal, and drove home normally, but things have been tense as hell. I would just break up. They're not married. They have no kids. I just wouldn't want to be around this family anymore, actually, after that point. And her boyfriend not having her back. It doesn't matter why she's afraid. It doesn't matter if you think it's silly that she's afraid. She's afraid, so maybe we just don't play these games because they're not fun games for everyone involved. So that means they're not fun games. That means that they're mean. We got back to his house, and he was mad at me for overreacting the first time I met his family all together. I got angry and was like, I'm not the one who decided to do the one thing I said I'm not comfortable with. Bingo. Bingo. Just after I asked him not to laugh at me. That didn't make sense in a sentence, but they're also mad because they laughed at her. He said that his dad used the car a lot, and it was fine, and I asked him, since we're both rock climbers, would he ever get on a route... I don't know what these words mean, so I'm just going to skip that part. Well, I'll read it in case anyone understands what it means. Would he ever get it on a route with his carbaner that doesn't lock? What if someone says they do it all the time and it's fine? And he was like, absolutely not, but that's different. And I was like, it's literally not. Just like we don't know any climbers who do that shit. Nobody in my field that I know would stay in that car. I trust the woman who's working in the field of cars. That she doesn't trust this full self-driving, and I think that there's good reason to not trust it. And also, even if it was perfectly safe, she was uncomfortable. So let's not push her boundaries here. Let's just keep her comfortable. You can go self-drive home after you drop her off. He got mad and told me to go to sleep. I was drunk. That's so invalidating. Also, just to point that out. But honestly, I woke up today sober, and I stand by what I did. Like, I wasn't comfortable with what was happening, and my boyfriend's family all laughed and started trying to do the one thing I said not to. Like, whatever that thing is, it's fucked up. Am I the asshole for yelling at my boyfriend's dad to let me out of the car? Maybe the swearing in front of the child is a little bit far. But hey, you were uncomfortable, and suddenly fight or flight. They're doing the one thing, you're so uncomfortable, and you're really afraid. So, you get a pass. I'm not trying to get into any fights about who my favorite billionaire is or isn't. Oh no! What are the replies? This is her edit. I'm not trying to get into any fights about who my favorite billionaire is or isn't. Take that somewhere else if you want fanboy arguments. Ew! That's not even the point. That is completely not even relevant. Oh, somebody left a comment. Also unrelated, but what is going on with the self-driving feature that nobody who works on it will be in the car with it on? So she's not the only person who has firsthand knowledge and like works on these parts of cars and will not go in a car that is using it. That's kind of, I don't want to be in a car using it either now. I mean, I didn't want to in the first place either. I don't want one of those. But disclaimer, this is my personal opinion. This is OP now, answering the question, why will no one who worked on this feature use it or be in a car that's using it? Disclaimer, this is my personal opinion and is not a statement on my behalf. On behalf of my current or past employers, this should not be taken to indicate any current or past employers. Good night. Oh no, I have to wake him up really quick because he's not fully happy. Shoot. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it later. I'm gonna pause him. He just went to bed, but he isn't full happiness, and I think that is gonna be bad care. So I'm just gonna pause and fix that later. Okay. A number of companies are working on self-driving tech. I have and would get into a number of their vehicles, but not Tesla's. This is probably why people got specifically mad, because she said she would actually trust and fully get into a self-driving car if it was any other car. That's pretty telling. Many of the competing companies are at a similar level of technology development. However, every other car company is either 1, manning every vehicle with a highly trained safety driver monitoring engineer pair who know the system inside and out and is trained to avert emergencies and is extremely focused. That is why when you're doing the self-driving feature of these cars, nobody said that you're allowed to stop paying attention. Nobody said you're allowed to turn completely around, start eating snacks, not pay attention to the road, because you have to be ready for an emergency because it could happen at any minute, just like any car, and you have to be willing and ready and fully focused, paying attention to who's around you. Just like if you were driving, which people are like, but that's lame. I want to put on self-driving and then to play games, but that you can't do that. So maybe just don't get the self-driving feature because that's not the way it's meant to be used. They usually take short, like 15-minute shifts because it's hard to keep that extreme focus. Ooh. Operating in a very, very severely limited domain in terms of location, weather, etc., with 1-1 remote monitoring, with a highly trained person monitoring every vehicle and able to intervene in a moment. These people also take short shifts. Yeah, because all the other cars around you are not self-driving, and they might just fucking ram you, and you need to be ready to respond, especially that one video of the car. I think what happened, I did not watch or read all of the information that came out about it. I watched the video, I didn't even have the sound on, so I'm just going to say what it looked like was the car, in an emergency maneuver, changed lanes at an incredibly slow speed against traffic into a car in front of him, forcing him to crash into him. Other people in the comments were like, you should be driving at a safe distance away. This car was not in that lane previously. That car was in a different lane and changed lanes and then stopped abruptly, which caused the pileup. The person driving, if they were paying attention, would have fully been able to keep the car in the same lane and hit the gas to keep it going the same speed. There is no reason why the person driving that car should not have been able to take control the moment that car started slowing down and changing lanes. Especially because I think somebody said there's a bunch of indicators to tell you that it's doing these maneuvers if it's an emergency maneuver. And this person, I don't know what they were doing, but there's no reason why they shouldn't have been able to take control, and they weren't paying attention, and that's not how you're supposed to self-drive your car. You were supposed to pay attention. It is almost like glorified cruise control because you are still driving the car. You still should be, in essence, driving the car, paying attention on the road, fully aware of everything around you, because that's how you drive a car, because it's a killing machine otherwise. 3, operating away from people, i.e. hauling vehicles for mining operations, which do not use public roads and where the mine roads are laid out, so no people are permitted on. I don't really know what this means. Teslas do not do any of that. They don't have, they haven't. That's all part of the testing. And Tesla didn't do any of that during their, like, operations or something. I don't know. This is just their personal input. They don't have trained safety drivers, live remote monitoring, or constrained operational domains. I don't know what any of these words mean. They don't limit how long a single person can operate the vehicle, despite widely accepted evidence on how focus degrades over time. You just lose more. You lose more of your attention the longer you're just not paying attention. Okay. She's not an asshole anyway, because it literally isn't the point. The point is, she was very uncomfortable. Even if it was just a matter of fear, she was uncomfortable. And that was mean. And you had no reason to just completely... she put a boundary down, and you didn't respect it. Because she was completely uncomfortable and afraid, and started swearing around a child because she was so utterly scared shitless about you turning your car on full self-driving. I wouldn't trust that either, especially this man has had 2 drinks. I don't know your tolerance. And I just didn't like, I would be uncomfortable in that situation as well. And to do it anyway and then laugh at her because she got scared and uncomfortable, oof, you're the asshole. And also, I think dump the boyfriend while it's early. She only just met his family, so dump him, leave the whole family behind, and never look back. I think that's the best solution. Alice, thank you for subscribing. So Fliz, thank you. K Neptune, thank you. Starjoy, I don't remember if I said, but thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, dudes. I am going to wrap up here. That was fun reading Am I the Assholes again. And playing on Origins for a little bit. I forgot we even did that in the first place. Thank you guys all for hanging out for my first stream back since I got here to England and with my orange hair. It's a lot. It will fade. And I am going to prefer it when it fades. But I'm glad that everyone's being so nice and kind of it's fucking cool. I know it is. Orphan Relic. Angel of the Devil. Boop, 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 boop. Hungry Hippo. If you see my extension track, say nothing about it. Ty Genus Tired. Is tired? Ty Gene is tired. Bring it in for your hugs. Thank you for being here. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to send you guys off to go vibe out elsewhere. And thank you for your vibes here. I'm going to have you guys rate H. Call him old. Unless it's against his boundaries. Which I don't think it is, but... Thanks for hanging out. I'll be live tomorrow. I will be live tomorrow. Probably around the same time. Maybe even a little bit earlier and then for a little bit longer. But we'll see. But I will be live tomorrow evening GMT. But like morning PST. So thank you guys. Oh, I didn't even start the shoot. Thank you guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. I think I will be... No, I'm not going to wash my hair tomorrow, so it will be the same amount orange. But the next day I'm going to wash it. And every day it just goes down like just a small smidge. But just enough every day. You should have seen it day 1. I really didn't want anyone to see it day 1 because it was a real shock for me. I just was not... I wasn't ready. I wasn't prepared. And it was almost red. It was like scarlet neon. But I really am liking how it's going, and I'm excited for where it continues to go, and it's only going to get better, and it still looks so freaking awesome now. But thank you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Go be nice to H. Don't call him old. Maybe just for... I don't know anymore. Goodbye.